What was he playing?
A useless character.
Oh my.
According to his words. All right. Okay, we have everybody here. Welcome aboard to session 3. Sorry for whoever's tuning in. We're a little late. We had some technical issues, but hopefully we got those sorted out. How's everybody doing this week? Any special news? Anybody?
I'm 54 today.
54 today. Happy
All right.
birthday, Pete.
Wow, yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you. I'm an OG.
OG. We got a grog up in this house. I think we got 3 grogs in here.
I'm surprised I'm not the oldest in the room.
Yeah, me
No.
too. I'm usually the resident grandpa. That's pretty cool.
I'm usually the baby of the group, so I probably am.
I don't know. How old are you?
27.
No.
Oh, yeah,
No.
you-
Nice.
Not the baby.
I think Tyler and Landon are younger.
Well, I'm 28.
28.
I am the middle child. I'm
Oh,
cool with
alright.
this.
All right. So let's do a quick recap, and then we will get started. Okay. Recording. Okay. So far, all right. The group was on a ship heading to the city of Vidania. About halfway through the voyage, an unexpected storm came in and destroyed their vessel, forcing a hasty retreat onto some smaller lifeboats. After being lost at sea for an unknown amount of days, the group awakens on the beach in the blistering tropical sun to the sound of several creatures crashing through the neighboring jungle towards them. Quickly getting to their feet, some of the party exhausted, a number of large pink crabs rush out of the woods. And what was initially thought of as a quick meal by the players, they noticed the crabs are being chased by several natives. Well-built but thin humans adorning skull face masks with large colorful feathers sticking out the top like a fan. A battle begins and they allow one of the hunters to escape. Ooh, let me mute my phone. Sorry about that. Alright, a short rest is had. Oh, I lost my place. I was reading that. Hello, shenanigans. I'm reading it on my phone. The screen reset. My bad. Hello. A short rest was had with a little bit of cooking going on, and Melica wound up finding a dark bottle hidden beneath some large rocks right by the camp. After breaking open the bottle, there was a map found inside. After a quick meal and assessing their surroundings, they noticed a jaguar come and claim one of the slain native bodies. Dismissing it as the natives taking their fallen back, the group decides to begin traveling north along the coastline just inside the edge of the bordering jungle. Besides the bugs literally eating people alive, a settlement is found towards the end of the day's march. Logan wound up turning himself invisible to go investigate the settlement on his own, and he snuck out from the group. And traveling about a quarter mile or so, comes across the bridge and sees the guards and lizards on the other side. After, I guess, figuring out that the place should be safe, he goes back to the group, lets everybody know, and then the group follows in return. As you all wind up crossing over the bridge, you're greeted by a couple of guards, and you notice the very large lizards on chains on the other side. One of them tried lashing out at Baby, thinking it would be a nice, quick, easy meal, but the chains held it at bay, and the group pretty much went through without a problem. You guys figured out that the place you're in is called Bakanuna, and you asked about a tavern to go relax at, and they pointed you towards this place called Mama Juana's. After walking through the town for about 20 minutes or so, and eventually hearing the sounds of the steel drums, you guys all followed that to the settlement, and you wind up at this tropical themed bar shortly after. Where's my map? Alright. I'm going to load that up now. Hopefully it won't take too long, because I switched it over to nighttime. And
I think I see it.
yeah, it'll take a second for it to load up. The music will come on.
Oh, the music is delightful.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, my blood pressure immediately went down a couple of notches.
I feel at ease.
So is it all cleared up on your side yet?
Yeah.
I can see.
Let me reduce it and then.
Yeah, come back in. There's a lot of light sources on this map. It might just be bogging things down.
Lighting.
Alright. Still blurry on my side. Come on, roll 20.
Yeah, still a little blurry for me too.
It's a little bit laggy for me, and I usually don't have any problems.
Alright. Maybe they're just real busy tonight. Alright, so you all walk around the boardwalk. No, the boardwalk. I keep saying broadwalk.
Yes.
The boardwalk.
So I'm always scared when I do that it just would decide not to work.
Yeah, it's where the broads walk, you know? And, alright, so yeah, everybody comes around. Everyone comes around, and the group, for the most part, continues along, you know, the outskirts, and seems like they're making their way towards a table on the outside. And Virro walks by a very large, heavily tattooed half-orc who just kind of nods and grunts as Virro walks into the establishment. And it's still blurry. Why is it still blurry? Oh well, hopefully this will catch up eventually. Alright, and you know, everybody can see, you know, a couple of people sitting at some tables, and, you know, other than the music, it seems like a pretty relaxed, quiet atmosphere. You know, you can hear the waves crashing against the rocks underneath the docks, you know, around, and there's a nice breeze coming in from the ocean. Nice warm weather. It's probably in the low to mid 80s, and the moon is full and low in the sky. And what would you all like to do?
Well, I don't know about you all, but I could probably use a decent bite to eat. And a room. Without insects.
Yes, those are rather nasty.
Yeah, I'm just standing at the entrance waiting for everybody else to come in.
Hmm.
Okay.
Alright. I'll follow Virro.
I'll follow Virro.
Hey, it cleared up finally.
Yes, it's been clear for me for a while now.
Yeah, so the large half-orc, you know, as Melica walks by and just kind of nods his head and makes a little grunt.
I do not make eye contact.
He nods at the Leonid as he walks by. And then Landon and Baby, you know, all walk in.
Like, shall we find a table?
Well, we should ask maybe if one is available first. I wouldn't want to be rude.
Do we see any serving staff walking around?
Not
Or
at
do
the
people
moment.
seem to order the bar and then sit down?
No, you don't see any servants or, you know, wait staff walking around at the moment. You walk in, and, you know, over here you can see like the little tiki torches hanging from the walls, you know, every now and then, and, you know, around the room. You know, there's a couple of tables that are filled with people. There's a nice fireplace going. You know, beyond that, you can see the band playing. You know, and there's two Dragonborn that are just like kind of slow dancing with each other. You know, and yeah, that's what you can see from where you are now.
Ooh, you cut it out. But I'll walk a little bit further in, looking for a barmaid.
Alright. Alright, eventually, you know, after maybe like a minute or two, you see an attractive tiefling woman. She's coming around the corner as soon as I can grab her. You know, and she has like a large tray. in her hands that she's carrying that has a bunch of plates, and you can see like a bunch of cups and the food steaming on it. Oh, you landed right on her. Okay. And she comes to this table, and she starts serving everybody at this table. She notices you. Oh wait, Melica, did you go back? Okay, you went back.
Oh, I did.
Okay. Well, yeah, she would have
Pardon
noticed
me.
you. She says, I'll be with you in one moment. Please wait by the front door. I'll have you seated.
Oh, I apologize, miss. We will wait patiently by the front door.
All right, thank
I
you.
will get up from my chair and walk back to the front door.
Yeah, so she
We
quickly,
have been walking so long, but I believe we could wait a little longer.
she quickly serves the people, at this table, and kind of nods and, seems everything's okay. And then she comes around to you, kind of tucks the tray under her arm. And, welcome to Bakanuna. How many are you?
5.
5.
5.
7.
7.
Well, oh no, 6. Or
Oh, yes,
7.
7. My correction, yes.
Okay.
So
All right.
very sorry.
Very well.
8 if you count the raccoon.
All animals are welcome here. Please follow me. And she kind of... Oh, my map will stop bouncing around. She will... There we go. Kind of... Oops. She doesn't walk over the table, but alright, whatever. She brings everybody to this table up here. How do you...
Okay.
How do you put that in the center? Do you hold is it control and left ping or something? To auto center it? I don't remember.
What, to drag everybody's attention?
Yeah.
You did it the first time.
Oh, did the table wind up in the middle of the map? Oh. Okay. Alright. It's like, please, have a seat here. What would you all like to drink?
Do you have any Bahama Mamas?
The Bahama Mama. I've never heard of that.
Well, what would you recommend?
Well, there's several wines and different spirits that we have here. Tell you what, once you all get settled down, I will bring out some menus and I'll be back shortly. Is that okay?
Very well. Yes.
Water, please.
Water?
Water
Sure.
and
Sure. I'll
Yes.
bring everybody some nice cold water. Excuse me, I'll be right back. And she kind of, she walks over through this doorway to the right and turns around that corner. And you can hear her, kind of mumbled. She's like, oh, wow, we have a large group. She does that as she kind of dips around this corner. And this place is real nice. It's real cozy. Music's good. Nice lighting. Nice atmosphere. And yeah, that's pretty much it. A few moments later, she comes out with a tray with some mugs and pitchers of water. She starts placing things in front of everyone, and pouring everybody's cup up, filling it up. And she drops some menus, around everyone.
oh, wonderful. May I actually have an ale as well?
Yes, of course. Yeah, so...
Just your finest ale. I'm glad to pay for it.
well, that's good custom, to pay for things.
In fact, anyone else, first round is on me.
All right.
Oh, this
Thank
water
you.
will suffice.
How generous.
She's
What
like,
do you drink in these places?
Oh, we have all different kinds of things. We have fruit juices, wines, spirits, meats, ales, you name it, rums, all different types of drinks. As far as food goes, we always have a catch of the day. We have pork, roasted pit-fire roasted pork, all different kinds of fruit and vegetarian dishes, lots of seafood. So just go ahead and think. Look through the menus, take a moment, and then let me know what you want when you're ready.
Well, I definitely would love some mead.
All right.
Yes, and I'll have the pork platter, please. I'm tired of the sea for now.
Yes, you all look like you're caked in mud and sand. Where are you coming
Sorry for the mess.
Yeah, we had a bit of a beach party earlier.
from? Life's a beach party.
Life's a beach. Party.
So,
Yes.
yeah, so she'll collectively... Go ahead.
I will also have the pork platter. I'm quite hungry. And also, while you're here, do you have any rooms available for the night that we might put a deposit on?
Oh, yes, of course. How many beds per room? We have singles, doubles, and 3 triples.
Oh, we could all split some if you wish. What do you guys think?
Sure, if you'd like to share a room, that's fine.
I do
I'm
not
fine
mind.
with anything. I can always sleep on the floor even if you need to save coin. I don't have much of it.
Oh, no need for that.
What?
We can manage.
3 rooms?
Okay.
7 of us?
7 of us, 3 rooms, yes.
So what do you want? A 2, a 2, and a 3?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yes, please.
Okay. Well, just, the singles are 2 silver pieces per night. The doubles are 3 silver pieces per night. And the triples are 4 silver pieces per night.
That'll be great.
Okay.
Sure.
What's
The
your
meals... Go
What's
ahead.
your name, miss?
My name is Tamia.
Amina, lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you.
Thank
as
you
well.
for being so hospitable.
Oh, thank you. It's my job.
I am Logan.
Pleasure to meet you, Logan.
I think I'll have the southwestern egg rolls.
Southwestern egg rolls. We have a southwestern egg roll. Yeah, we have that. Straight from the Pandakorr Isles. It'd actually be the southeastern.
Excellent.
But yeah, that'll work.
Oh, that's right, southeastern.
Yeah. All right. So collectively, each everybody's meals and drinks, unless you're gonna go crazy, you're looking at maybe like 3 silver pieces a head. Without tips or whatever. And yeah, she goes and takes everybody's order, and then disappears around the back and says she'll be back in a short while. If you need anything, just holler. She's right around the corner. And then she walks off.
Thank you, Tamia.
And her clothing is, it's kind of simple. It's she's wearing, like a long dress. It seems to be made out of like a thin material, not sheer, like you can't see through, but it's thin, because of the weather. It's, being so warm over here. She has a slight, like an underbust corset that kind of wraps around, and the colors, her skin is, traditional, like tiefling red. She has the purplish hair, and her clothing is like kind of like browns and dark greens, things like that. Very simple stuff. She has her tail,
Alright.
hanging underneath, and her feet are cloven, so you can hear them clacking on the wooden floors.
Awesome.
So the total would be what, like 15 gold pieces, you said?
No, way less than that. The rooms. What rooms are you getting?
I mean silver pieces.
15 silver. It's 3 silver pieces
3
per
for the
head
food.
for the food.
And drink. Right?
So there's 7 people, so that's 21 silver there.
Okay.
For our room, okay.
And then the rooms are
Oh.
going to be 2, 3, and 4 silver pieces a pop, depending on which size you go with.
Yeah, I paid
I'll
for my
I'll
stuff
pitch in 2 gold.
Tyler, what'd you say?
Oh, 2 gold.
I paid for my stuff already because I'm
Okay.
paying for 3 people. So.
Sure.
Oh, okay. And then there's 2 and 2 for a room, so I'll room with, I don't know, who doesn't mind my nightly prayer?
I'm used to that, so that's fine.
All right, Logan, you and I, and we can split a 2-bed for, so it's 3 silver.
Mhm.
I'll do 2. And you could do 1.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I'm paying for everyone's meal.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that is too kind.
I'm just glad to be alive.
Thank you very much, Virro.
I agree.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, so she'll come back out. 15
my
minutes.
first experience outside the monastery, that was not a pleasant one.
Yeah, so she'll come back out 15 minutes or so. You know, bring everybody's food out in front of them. You know, whoever gets the pork gets the pork. Whoever gets seafood, veggies, fruit, whatever. You know, refills everybody's drinks and says, you know, just all right, and enjoy your meal, and I'll be around. You know, just holler, and I'll come right to you. And then she'll go and, you know, check out this table, and then she'll go check out the other one to the south of it, and things like that. But yeah, so it's nice in here. There's no bugs.
Well,
The food
I'm
is
not sure
good.
about everyone else, but I am so tired. I am just exhausted, quite literally.
Oh, I'm a bit tired as well.
I don't know
Yes.
about everyone else, but I might turn in quite early.
I think I shall do the same.
I need a shower.
Yes, that too.
I too could use that.
I'm sure we all smell like swamp rats.
Perhaps Tamia can direct us to a bath within the building, or maybe a bathhouse. We'll have to ask her when she comes back with the
They
food.
have a house for baths.
Some towns do, yes.
It is quite a luxury.
A whole building. Just for one thing.
It's true, I didn't believe it either until I went to the big city.
Do they get bigger than this?
I've read about those.
Oh yes, they get much bigger than this.
They get so massive that all you can see is city around you.
Oh, that sounds overwhelming. Oh,
It can be.
It can be, but you get used to it.
She'll come by
Eventually.
again after, 10, 15 minutes or so. Is everything okay?
Delicious.
Yes. We were wondering if we were able to get some baths in the building, or if there's a bathhouse in town.
Oh, each of the rooms has its own tub.
Oh, wow. Nice place.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes. Yeah, we're rated 5 shells.
Well. Oh, 5 shells. On kelp?
Yes, the kelp. You're familiar with it. Yes.
I am. Yes. I subscribe to their publication.
Oh, excellent. Hopefully you'll leave us a good review as well. Business isn't
Oh,
as
I'm
good
sure
as it normally is,
I
but,
will.
but we're doing okay. And word of mouth is everything.
What's the name of this establishment again?
Mama Juana's.
And do you know the one and only Mama Juana?
Oh, there's a long story behind that one. Perhaps better for someone else to tell.
Oh, and who's the resident bard?
Resident Bard. Oh, that up there. That's Sigrid. Sigrid, the dwarf fellow.
Oh, well, we'll be happy to throw him some coin if he'd like to share the story with us. Would you
Oh.
mind asking him to come over?
So I'm not interrupting his set. Are you mad?
Oh, of course not. Afterwards, please.
Sure. I mean, he seems to be, a fairly friendly person. He likes a good drink, so that might be a good way to butter him up for some of his time.
Okay.
Yeah, Sigrid
Good in
and the
mind,
Ram
thank you.
4. That's what they call themselves. You hear them, once believe a day, you keep the evil away. Yeah, so she goes, and make sure everybody's cool, refills drinks, and then she'll go outside if nobody needs anything from her.
Okay.
Baby's being
Well.
well behaved.
Aw.
Just sitting on Leicester's lap, taking from his plate.
You notice actually, there's a couple of like little squirrel monkeys just like randomly wandering throughout the place. They don't bother anybody. They don't jump
I'm
on
gonna
your
look
table.
around. Is anybody
Go ahead.
mean mugging us at the moment?
No, not at all. Nope.
Virro,
No,
we are not looking for a fight.
No. I'm just curious as to people. They all seem rather relaxed, do they not?
Perhaps
Well, I
it's that
think that's a
strong
good sign.
smell in the air.
Ah.
Yes, some strange sort of incense, I gather.
Maybe it's the monkeys? It's a rather animal smell, but I can't quite place it.
It is quite pleasant and relaxing.
Yeah, I'll toss the monkey some of the fruit off of my plate.
Okay. Yeah. It'll
Baby's
easily,
gonna just look jealously.
yeah, it'll eagerly take whatever you offer, and it actually it bows its head before taking the food and running off. It's safe to assume that this thing is constantly
Cute.
being fed by the patrons.
I'll share,
Give baby a
I'll
piece
share
of
some of
fruit.
my egg roll with baby.
Okay. Yeah.
Look
Baby
at
will
us.
happily get on the table and start going around,
We don't want baby to feel left out.
taking the offering.
Yeah. Baby eagerly accepts your offering. It makes happy noises, happy raccoon sounds.
Cute raccoon faces.
Cute.
We'll let you pet her if you want.
All right.
Hold on,
Ruby,
wait.
I
Hold on, wait. Melica's the only one with a passive of 15 or better, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay, alright, so let me whisper Melica. Alright, continue what you're doing, go ahead.
Oh wow.
Monkeys are gonna stab us.
Now I'm gonna wait to say what I was gonna say until I see this whisper.
Melica goes very rigid.
Wait.
Very stiff.
My wisdom senses are tingling.
Logan's gonna pet baby.
Yeah.
Give him little scritchies on his head.
Oh.
These scritches.
This is baby's gonna mark down the people that give her pets. She's gonna save this for later. It's like a telltale game.
Baby's got a whole rating system. The party.
Yeah, who gives most food? Miss Pets.
Okay. I think I spelled that wrong, but whatever.
Oh no. Well, Virro, if you were looking for some sort of conflict or something of interest, I hear a commotion outside.
Oh, no. I was just noticing that the rather undisciplined atmosphere in here.
It seems as though the atmosphere outside may be quite different from the sound of it.
I'm far too tired to engage in any such action.
I quite agree. It's not my business.
Alright, you all quickly
You know
see...
what we should.
Hold on, wait. You all quickly see Tamiya come inside. Her pace is rushed. She's not running, but she's walking faster, and she seems, a little like bothered. And she walks by you all.
Yeah, she is dealing with something right now. Anyway, I was just gonna say, Rumi, if you don't mind, or if you would like to speak to your fellow bard, I will go up and use the bath first, unless you wish to.
Oh, no, please, go ahead.
Okay, I will take my leave of you all then, and, please help yourselves to any of what's left here of this platter. It is quite massive.
Thank you.
And then I'll retire
Okay.
to the room.
Yeah, you were told, if you come over
bath.
here to the end of the hallway, there's a staircase that goes upstairs, and, your room is going to be up there.
Okay.
Alright, so Melica's going to start going upstairs. What's everybody else doing?
I'm going to pack a little pipe in my tobacco and just casually have a smoke and kind of like observe everyone in the room and see who's who and what type of people or sort of people they seem to be.
Okay, let me get an insight check from you.
Okay.
Yeah, while he's doing that, I'm going to push the remainder of my food to baby,
Okay.
and then I'm going to head up and look for a room myself to take a bath and go to bed. Because I am literally exhausted.
Okay. Anybody else?
Just is me asking. Who was I rooming with? My mic wasn't working when we were talking about that.
Who's everybody with? Logan and Melica, I think, are
I
sharing
think
a
you're
room.
with Virro.
So yeah, Virro and Landon. Virro and Leicester, sorry.
Okay, so yeah. I guess we'll give him time to clean up and that before he heads up then. He'll let baby continue to lick the plates clean.
Okay.
Baby, you will have to fight me for the plates.
Yeah, baby will definitely try the cute look. And he'll give up eventually. It's like, oh, this big fluffy one's more powerful than me.
Alright, Melica, as you're going upstairs, like just before you hit the top of the staircase, Tamia rushes by you and like kind of bumps into you. He says, "Oh, I'm so sorry, excuse me." And then she runs, past you, and you can
excuse
hear
me.
her, like her hooves, going down the stairs. And then I guess Virro, you'll start going upstairs. Tamia will run by you, and then for everybody else, she'll go back outside. Okay, so Melica, you go upstairs to your room, and it's nice. It's not huge or anything. It's maybe like a 15-foot square. It has 2 single beds. There's a nice wide window, that's opened, and there are like these like palm frond like shutters that you can close. But there's a nice warm breeze coming in off the ocean, and the light from the moon is coming into your room. And there's a simple tub, in one of the corners. There's a desk, there's like a foot chest at each of the beds. The desk has a little chair, and there's some candles and a cloak rack, and it's pretty simple accommodations.
Well, I will take off my armor and everything else and fold it neatly and place it on the floor next to my bed, which is going to be the one closest to the window.
Okay.
And I will start a bath, and I'll be quick about it.
All right. The bath here itself, it actually, you see some knobs, and you see a little faucet, and this is, it's like minor magic, and you've seen these, like, let's say in elven establishments, but they're like little, decanters of endless water where you can just kind of like twist the knobs, and warm water or cool water will come out, and You can even like focus on it a little bit, and it'll create like scented water, stuff like that.
Oh, nice. I
Yeah.
will make a little lavender scent then.
Okay, yeah, there you go. I mean, you can tell it's magical. It's like prestidigitation built in somehow, but it is definitely what you're hoping it to be. And yeah, you take off all your garb and you fold everything, and you can just see like the piles of sand that are accumulating on the ground. Next to all the gear, and yeah, you get your bath going. All right, Virro, you get upstairs. Similar description to the room. 2 single beds. A nice window with palm frond shutters. And there's a desk with a table, a couple of cloak racks, foot chests at each bed, and a simple, the bath or whatever. You probably are not as familiar with this type of technology.
Right.
What's your passive arcana?
Yeah, I just run a cold bath. My passive arcana, let me check.
Is it at least a 10?
It's an 11.
Okay, all right. So actually, yeah, you're fine. You'll be able to figure this stuff out without too much difficulty.
Okay. Well, I
it's
still just run a
definitely-
cold bath.
Okay.
Are there any robes in the room?
No robes.
Like,
there's no like clothing or anything like that offered.
Bathrobe, no robes?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so you get your cold bath going, and do whatever you're gonna do. All right, to the people downstairs, what are you all doing?
Yeah.
I'll let my 2 retainers go up and get comfortable because they're almost dead, and
Rest in peace.
Yes, my lord.
and I'll just
They'll die in their sleep tonight.
All right, so they'll go and
I'll
Did
just
I
chill.
see?
bid everyone a good night, and they'll go upstairs.
Did I get anything on that insight check?
All right, it's kind of difficult to just pick out like who's who and like what they do or whatever just by looking at them. But some of them seem like adventurers,
Well-
and some of them just seem like possible townsfolk. Nothing like specific about anybody is grabbing your attention like that. Other than the band, you can tell like they're all bards. There's like magical influence in their music.
And like the economic level of the people in here, do they seem like middle class, wealthy?
Again, it's hard to tell. I mean, nobody has like any like outlandish jewelry or anything like that. Of the wealthiest people in here, you would probably guess it's the Dragonborn. Their outfits seem to be a little bit nicer. Like higher end common clothing.
Okay.
And the one that you're assuming is the female. She has some modest jewelry. Again, like no gold or anything like that. It seems more like semi-precious stones. Maybe like turquoise earrings and like a necklace maybe made out of like turquoise. You can like the nails, the talons are painted. To match like aqua blue or whatever. And its dress is. It's pretty nice, it's not the standard, commoner's dress. It's, a little bit up. And then the male Dragonborn. I'm getting the red bar on top. That's great. And, his clothing, again, it's commoner's, but like, upper, a little bit upper than, the commoners or whatever.
Okay.
They seem the cleanest also in this bar.
So, does anybody give any thought about what happened to our friend on the beach there, who got pulled into a dark void by a tentacle monster?
Terrifying?
No, definitely. But what struck me odd was it kind of reminded me of the common dream we shared. Was there not such a a black pit with tentacles in the middle of the circle in that dream?
I do recall such a thing. Are they connected somehow? Were we meant to come to this island? Can that be possible?
You tell me. Do you know of any kind of magic of this sort?
I'm not very experienced with any of the magic. The most I've ever seen is from all of you today.
Yeah, I dabble a bit myself, but I'm no wizard.
Be pretty powerful spell casting to make an island appear out of nowhere, right?
I'm just thinking, did someone from this island intentionally bring us here?
Did someone from the boat? Wasn't there someone who knew something?
I thought maybe Rutherford did, which is why I made the effort to save him, but unfortunately he was... Yes.
Maybe he was swallowed up before we all awoke by the same darkness.
Perhaps.
Is there a way to avoid it? From anything like that grabbing any one of us at any time?
I
Maybe not
do not
pissing
know.
off the gods.
That's probably a good practice. I should really learn more about them.
So did Virro walk away from the table also?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went back
Virro's
to his room.
upstairs. Melica's
Okay.
upstairs. I'm trying to bring a token onto the map, but Roll 20 is not allowing me.
Will baby let me pick him up?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pick him up and put him on my lap and pet him.
Get all comfy.
Oh, little baby.
As you guys are all hanging out
Like,
at the table,
maybe we'll glance at Leicester every once in a while to make sure, like, it's fine.
you know, everyone hears like some foot stomping, and a goblin kind of like scurries by everyone and runs outside. You know, it looks like a typical goblin, green skin, big red eyes. You know, you can see like a couple of like little dreads, you know, hanging from like the lower back of its head. You know, and it has like a little box. You know, and you can hear some jingling coming from the box as it kind of like walks quickly outside.
Does he look like he's in a hurry?
Yeah. Yeah, that's safe to assume.
That little goblin looks like he's up to no good, if I guessed correctly. Did you see him walking by with that little box?
Moving awfully fast.
Yes. But, I mean, nobody's yelling, "Stop thief," so I don't want to be that judgmental.
Yes. Don't want to assume anything.
When was the last time boxes were suspicious?
Yes, well, we were very lucky to find this town.
Very.
I think in the morning we may be able to go down to the dock and see if there's a ship that will take us the rest of the way to Vidania.
Well, that would put us back on course.
So when I looked around at the part of the crowd that I could see,
The people at the table.
Okay.
I'm sorry. The people at the table. What's your passive perceptions? Actually, who has better than a 10?
11.
Okay.
Well.
11.
11, 12, 11. Okay. Over the music,
11, yeah.
you can
Yes.
kind of hear like
Oh.
some like muffled commotion happening just outside, this door here. It doesn't sound like a fight or anything like that, but it does sound a little heated, and that's it. Hear a couple of different voices.
Curiosity. Oh no.
Carry on though.
I'm so curious.
Have I seen Tamia walk around in the last few minutes?
No, she went outside and hasn't come back in.
I'm just gonna go take a look and see if she's okay then. I'll go by the door.
Yes, this will look.
Go ahead. Whoever's gonna move by the door, move by the door.
Too curious. I'm too curious. Are you gonna keep holding baby, or are you gonna put her down?
I'll hand her to you.
Okay. She'll just sit on my shoulder. Sweet peek. Oh,
Alright, okay, so you're chilling at the table? Just gonna keep eating.
Somebody's got to hold their spot.
You're still licking the plates. What are you talking about?
Okay. Alright, so the
yeah.
two
The ones baby didn't get to yet.
Alright, so the two that get to the door, you look outside and you can see Tamia, and that goblin fellow, and they're like having a heated conversation with four women that appear to be like snake women almost. They have some reptilian features. They're all wearing like these purple religious vestments. Everyone, both of you, let me get a religion check at disadvantage. Hello? Anybody? Okay. Okay.
Did you get it?
Okay, Logan. Only because you've kind of like been around so much, and you hear different stories. They are wearing symbols of a deity called Ushra, which is kind of like it's supposedly like an ancient religion that disappeared for a long time, and within the last couple of years it's slowly been growing in popularity. And the god itself, or the religion, there's Ushra is like, kind of like the Lord of Serpents. The motivations of the church itself are pretty mysterious. They seem to be rather close knit and very very niche. And so those are what the four snake women, they're wearing those kind of vestments, so you pick up that that vibe. And so they're all talking, and the little goblin, you can hear him, and he's like, fine, take it, it's all I have, but go, leave my customers alone. And you hear one of them, it's like, very well. And they take the little box, open it, and then they start walking off. And you can see the little goblin and kind of like gives them the finger as they're walking off, like behind their backs. And then Tamia and the goblin start walking back towards the door to where you guys are.
Okay. These reptilian women, in my travels or in the many stories I've heard, do I seem to know what race they might be?
Yeah, Yonti. They're the Yonti purebloods. So yeah, everybody would know what these are.
Okay.
So for Landon, since you're new, Yonti purebloods, they're like, they're like humanoids that have Yonti blood in them. So they're like snake kind of people. They are like resistant to magic. They can like spit poison. they're pretty cool. You can check them out in the compendium under races if you want. They're in there, but it would be common knowledge. You know, and they're also fairly charismatic and intelligent.
Well, Leister, looks like the goblin fellow just got shook down.
Yes, it seems rather.
Yes, those Yanti, they're servants of Ushara.
Is that one of the good ones?
Oh, no. No. This was a long time ago, but for some reason is slowly coming back, but there's not much known about them. They're a bit mysterious.
The goblin stops real quick just before he gets to the door and calls over to this bartender over here. You know, directly to the south. Is Yando, get me a strong one. I hate those fuckers. And you know, this human, you know, bald human quickly reaches under the counter and grabs a dark bottle and pours it in a shot glass. Anything for you, boss. And then the goblin quickly just takes the shot and just guns it back, and then like hops off the stool and starts walking with Tamia again. Going to go back inside. So you two gonna stand there like blocking the door?
Alright, I was backing out of the way. I was getting out of the way.
Okay.
When Tamia comes by,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to ask her if everything's okay.
Oh, excuse me. Yes, everything's fine. Sorry. Is everything okay at your table? Do you need anything else?
No, we're wonderful.
Everything's great, actually. We just left a tip for you on the table.
Oh, thank you. You're so kind. The goblin, you know,
But
kind of
if,
squeezes by, and he's like,
You're
Tamia,
welcome.
when you're done, come and talk with me. And, you know, he keeps walking along the wall, going towards the back room. And she's like, I'll be right there.
Okay.
Does that happen a lot?
Unfortunately, yes.
It seems
There's
like
always a bully
it's like once a
pressing
month.
other people for their money.
It's like once a month here. It's, you know, they're claiming it's for protection.
Oh.
And I know they do keep us safe, but it's way too expensive. It is what it is.
Who do they supposedly protect you from?
Well, they keep the island safe in general from, you know, monsters and just, you know, the Aquawind and all different types of bad things. And they have the temple here, so if someone's sick, then sometimes they help, but it just seems like there should be a better way.
The temple with the, you mean that one building that had the banner with the two serpents facing each other?
Yes, that's the Temple of Ushra.
Let's see. Okay.
But
And if you don't make your donation, what would they do?
fortunately, we've been able to since they started. But don't worry about that. Just, you know, enjoy your meals and let me know if you need anything else. Please excuse me.
Sure, Tamia.
And she'll, you know, quickly just do like a little curtsy and, you know, wander off, following.
Well, I'll go back over to the table.
Okay.
I guess that means we should be well tippers.
Yeah, she's working hard. Give her a little something. So, Alcaeus. Have you ever heard of the Lord of...
Eric?
Say again, I'm sorry?
God?
What did I miss? Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Oh.
Have
Can
I?
anyone hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you. Can you?
Okay, what was the question? What did you say?
He must not
Yes.
be for us.
Have I heard of Usha?
Let me get a religion and disadvantage, please.
Okay.
Oof.
No.
No.
Not aware.
Nope.
I feel that.
Mm-mm.
Both just look at Logan like, go on.
Okay. Oh, well, it just seems like there were some Yanti people who shook down the little goblin that we saw go by. I think he's actually the owner of this place.
He must
So
be.
I misjudged him. It looks like he was paying them to so-called protect the place. It seems like they demand a lot for their services. They
Surprised
collect.
he was open.
Yeah, I guess they supposedly collect their donations once a month. That temple that was in the center of town as we came in, that had the banner with the snakes facing each other, that's their temple, supposedly.
I wonder if there's one in every town.
Might be.
Alright, everyone will notice this group of people. Oops. Yeah, this group of people will get up and start walking towards the stairs.
Are they armed at all?
Yeah. See, one of them has a staff, one of them seems to have some kind of armor, barely visible underneath a cloak. You pick up one that has way too many daggers, and then the one with the armor, the tiefling, the red one. You see a great axe on his back.
Looks like a classic adventure party over there.
Wonder what marvelous stories they have.
Did they give us the eye at all when they walked by or anything?
I mean, they looked at you, but nothing. It was just like a casual glance. It wasn't like any kind of acknowledgement or no hello.
Okay.
Nothing good or bad. Completely neutral interaction.
Okay.
What time is it about? It's probably
It was like 9:30 when you got here, so let's say it's in between 10:30 and 11 now.
I think I've relaxed enough. I think I'm going to go up for a bath and then an evening sleep.
Yeah.
I wish you all well and good night.
Yes. Good night.
sweet dreams.
Alright, so Logan will make his
And
way
Meister will also
upstairs.
head up to whatever room.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so Landon. Alright, yeah, Landon and Logan. Alright, no, Virro and Landon are together. Okay. Alright, so Melica,
Yeah.
after you're done, bathing and doing whatever, what are you doing? Anything in particular?
I will pray for half an hour, trying to see the reason we are here on this island, but I'm sure I have faith that it is a reason. And then I will go to sleep in the bed. And yeah, I'll probably be close to sleep by the time Logan comes in.
Yeah, that's safe to assume. Alright, so yeah, Logan, you enter the room. Did you leave the window open or close it or anything? Melica?
No, I left it open.
Okay. Alright, yeah, so you'll enter the room and you can see the windows open and the moonlight's pouring inside. Melica's, already, I guess, in her trance. The bed she cleaned. The room smells vaguely of lavender. And there's an empty bed, foot chest, at the front of that. You see a bathtub, there's a cloak rack, and a desk with a chair right in front of the window. What would you like to do?
Okay. I am going to just gonna check the walls to see if there's any secret panels or secret doors.
Okay. Let me get a perception or investigation check, your choice.
Okay.
Alright, you spend a good, 10-15 minutes giving the room a good thorough search, and you feel pretty confident that there are no secret panels or doors or anything in here.
Okay. Then I will go check out that bath.
Okay.
If I can figure it out.
What's your passive arcana? You should be
13.
Okay. Yeah, you should be good. Yeah.
Okay. Then I will have a nice hot bath and have a vanilla coconut scent going on.
There you go. Alright. Yeah. Get nice and comfy in here, and yeah, you're able to relax. Get all that sand and salt off of you. Alright.
And I'm also gonna crack open a bottle of wine.
Okay. Did you want to buy a bottle, or do you have one, or what?
I believe I had one on my equipment sheet.
Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, yeah, do that. Alright, yeah, so you're there, you're relaxing, take a drink. It's just, it's absolutely beautiful, out here with the moon coming in. Alright, Virro?
Nice.
Doing anything special?
No, just bathing and hitting the sack.
Okay. Yeah, it's the same thing, very nice and relaxing, catching that ocean salty air coming through the window. So you go do that, and then, you begin your trance. Landing, you go up to the room. Alright, what would you like to do?
Meister will kind of try and clean off his gear as much as possible.
Okay.
I don't think they'll be able to figure out bathtub. I'm not confident.
Yeah. I mean, you know what a tub is. You don't know
Like,
what the
they
knob
won't
and
figure
faucet is, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a water basin with some weird metal stuff attached to it. It's like bronze or something.
He'll put baby in it as to test and just fuss with them a bit to see if he can get any water just to wash their face and clean baby up a bit.
Alright.
But maybe we won't go as far as trying to achieve a bath, just some water.
I mean, baby's curious enough to where, it'll start playing with the knobs and pushing buttons. So it's like it'll push the button, a little bit of water comes out, and it'll quickly try and get some water in its hands, and then the water stops. So then it goes and hits the button again, and then goes back. It's like those heat sensor public sinks, I guess.
Oh,
you try and get it, you try and get it going, and then when you try and get in there, the water stops as soon as you reach it, and then you got to go back. And so, collectively between the two
we'll
of
just
you,
get out the cooking pot.
yeah,
Just collect water in that, and we'll just wash our faces with that.
I mean, collectively between the two of you, you'll be able to figure out, that the knobs will, if you twist them and stuff, you'll get the water going.
This is what it means to be a beastmaster, I see.
So, eventually, you can get that going, and the baby will be swimming in the tub for a little bit and splashing around and having fun, and eventually, like, just chitter and then find a place to go to bed. All right, you doing anything special in there? Okay.
No, just I'm gonna mainly sleep in my clothes, so no, nothing much.
Okay.
Just getting the sand out of everywhere.
Okay, yeah. A bunch of sand left, on the ground just outside of the tub. And you shake off everything, and when you go to put everything back on, and there's still a little bit of sand and stuff in there, but it's a lot better than what it was before you did that. And you're able to go to your bed and get some rest without too much issue. Alcaeus, how are you spending the evening?
I'll give my 2 retainers a little bit more time because there's 2 of them trying to get ready.
Okay.
So I'll just, sit down here for a little bit, kick my feet back, drink some water because holy hell. And then when I do go upstairs, just take care of my armor, take a nice bath, and go to bed.
Okay. Yeah. You're able
Something
to.
happens every now and then, but
Yeah, you're able to figure out the tub, without a problem. These are nice high-end elven manufactured tubs, that have their magic attached. Like up in Gandor, in the noble areas and stuff. You guys have similar stuff, just a different design. The Mediterranean kind of visuals and Persian, as opposed to elven or whatever. So. Yeah, you're in there, take a nice bath, warm, cold, however you want, get all that sand outside of your fur, and you get all that done, soak for a bit, and then you're able to go to sleep. No problem. All right. So, Melica, let me get a D10.
From
Melica.
who?
Melica.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh. That music scared me.
Okay. All right.
That creeped me out.
Morning goes by without a problem, and
Okay, I was only 4 hours needed in my trance, so I
Okay.
probably do wake up before everyone else.
Sure. Do you want to do anything in the middle of the night?
No.
All right.
I would definitely try to make sure all of the sand and dirt is off of my clothes and
Okay.
armor.
Yeah, you wake up, middle of the night, and you just finish cleaning whatever it is that you're cleaning. Same thing with Virro.
And I think I will take more notes and things in my journal that I was writing in
Okay.
on the ship.
All right. Very cool. All right, Virro, you're gonna wake up pretty early, also. Is there anything
Well,
special?
before
you
I
wanna
went
do?
to bed, I would
Go ahead. What's up?
I'll just do some meditation. Do a few of my practice some of my movements
Okay.
silently.
Sure. Okay. Logan, what did you want to do before you went to bed?
before I went to sleep, I was going to play some soothing music on the mandolin. Melica and I would regain an extra 1d6 hit points over the night.
Okay.
It's called the ability is called the Song of Rest.
Okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with that. If you guys take a long
Oh.
rest,
And also,
well, if
also
you,
I would
go ahead.
also I'm going to close the window before going to bed.
Okay. All right. So.
Does Song of Rest give us temporary hit points? Because we should be
No,
at
you're
full
gonna
health
be fine.
after a long rest.
Yeah, you're gonna be fine
Anyway.
after a long rest.
For Song of Rest, first of all, for Song of Rest, you only need a short rest to get the hit point advantage.
Oh.
But it's not temporary hit points. It's you regain.
Yeah, it's just healing. Quick. It enhances the healing on a
36 hit
short
points.
rest. That's cool. Yeah, that won't apply here because you guys are all going to take a long rest. You know, so all right. So everyone will eventually wake up.
Okay.
You know, as the sunlight starts peering through the windows or peering through the cracks of the window shutters. You know, the music has subsided and everyone can hear seabirds and whatnot outside their windows, and the sound of the waves outside. What's everybody doing?
Now we'll head down to the dining area
Okay.
and wait for everyone else to get there.
All right. So, let's say the sun comes up around 6:30 over here. So, let's see. You guys are gonna need at least 6 hours of sleep. And let's say it's midnight. So everyone can be up by, let's say, 7, give or take. And you get your long
Sounds
rest.
good.
Everyone gets their long rest, so you know your hit points go back up, your spell slots get restored. Everyone will also, you can change your spells if you want to do that.
Ooh, yeah, I might spend some time doing that in the morning
Okay.
as well, before anyone wakes up. And then about the exhaustion, are we no longer exhausted?
Yeah, everyone who gets a full rest, get rid of your exhaustion.
Excellent. Okay, I will look at my spells real quick. Gosh, I should have been planning this while you all were still awake.
Okay. If I hear Melica doing her chanting and stuff for her morning prayers, I'll get up, get dressed. I'll also don my studded leather armor.
Okay.
So, Melica, I was thinking of walking down to the dock and perhaps talking to an owner of a ship and seeing if we could get passage to the rest of the way to Vidania. Would you like to accompany me?
I would accompany you. Yes, I also have some questions to ask. Anyone on a ship would maybe have some answers for me.
Well, okay. Just let me know when
Shall
you're
we
ready.
go after breakfast? Or let's see if anyone else would like to go too.
Good idea. Why don't we go downstairs and wait for everyone to wake up?
All right.
Okay, so I'll hold open the door after you.
Well, thank you. It looks like everyone's already down here.
Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning indeed. I feel so rested.
Yeah, everyone
That
feels
was
like
definitely the
pretty good.
most incredible bathtub I've ever been in.
It was interesting. Baby had quite a lot of fun.
Everyone smells delightful. Well, have you all eaten yet?
No, we were waiting.
Well, that's quite courteous. Well, Logan was just asking me if I would accompany him to the docks to discuss booking passage on a ship. Would anyone like to join us?
This half-elven woman, just like full of energy. You know, she comes up to the table. You know, real fair-skinned, kind of like a strawberry blondish, colored curly hair. She's wearing like a shoulderless, peasant dress. Nice colors. It has like a floral pattern on it. Oh, well, good morning to you all. How can I help you? Are you all having breakfast? Coffee, perhaps? No, I can't hear Pete.
Okay, I just thought I'd ask since you were talking over him.
Sorry.
Who's Pete?
Sorry.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah.
We can hear you. Yeah.
Everybody, I can't hear Pete. Let me reconnect real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello. Anybody? Hello?
I think.
Oh, hello.
We'll find out.
Oh,
Oop.
oh.
And I oop.
Hey.
Hey. Hello, Pete. Peter? Still don't hear
Can you
Pete.
hear Pete?
Nope.
Oh.
I don't hear Pete. I don't hear Matt.
You still don't hear Pete? I don't know.
Should he reconnect?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't even know how to
Uh-oh.
use the money in this.
I can hear Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear Tyler landing in chat.
Mm-hmm.
No Matt, no
Didn't
Pete.
Scream into the void.
Whoa.
Hello, Mathieu.
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 Maddie's. Bless you.
Still no Pete. Still no Matt.
Pete, say something.
Yep.
I can hear you,
I
but
know. Let me reconnect again. Anybody? No? Hello?
Hello. Ah, shit.
Ah, shit.
Scheiße.
Pete?
Yes, I can hear you.
Alright, I hear Pete. Matt? I hear no Matt.
Matt, say words, please.
Use your words. I hear Chey.
Alright.
Landon.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So I hear no Matt. So Matt, try reconnecting because we're gonna go on break in like 5 minutes anyway. But
Okay.
Chey and Matt, hello, Matt. Anybody?
Yeah,
I can hear Eric.
Yeah, I
Matt.
can't hear Tyler either.
Tyler?
But I'm here.
Tyler's
Don't worry.
there.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
Yeah, I
can
can't hear
him.
Matt.
Just a
Matt's the
line.
only
Yeah,
one I
Matt's
can't
the
hear.
only one who I can't hear. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
You two cannot hear each other.
Some people can't hear you still. Okay. It's halfling. It's like a glitch. She showed up and all of a sudden it's like, eh.
Uh-oh, we lost them all together, looks like.
So
Yeah.
see-
He's
He was logging
rebooting
out.
entirely,
Matt?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Matt.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
It's
Probably logged off
7:50.
and logged back on like they said.
All right. Look, it's 7:55. Let's take a 20-minute break. So everybody get back here at 8:15, and just everybody reboot.
All right.
Your don't reboot your computer. Just
Okay.
reboot Roll20, and
Yes.
that way by the time we get back,
right.
hopefully everything will be
Okay.
where it needs to be.
Yeah.
And then this lovely, energetic woman can take your
Alrighty.
orders. All right. So to everybody who's out there who's watching, we'll be back in about 15 or 20 minutes. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're on YouTube watching this, or YouTube. Now's a good time to do it. Otherwise, we will see you all in about 20 minutes. Remember, people, hot mic, hot mic.
Hot Mike.
Huh,
I'll
Mike?
be right
Mike.
back.
I'd be Buck.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, people? Can anyone hear me? Hello? Hey, are we on break now? Okay. That's what I thought. Alright. Be back soon.
I'm back. Arr. So last episode was a beach episode. This one is a shopping episode. Yeah, we are playing the hits. Yes. I sense that is coming. Yes, the bad guy was the rich old guy all along. So surprising. No, not at all. It's a fantasy game. It's all made up.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
For some reason on my screen you have a triangle exclamation point on your portrait though. I don't know what that's about. This is probably an error.
On my character?
Yeah, well let me reconnect. It might be on my end or something, I don't know.
Okay.
Hold on.
That might be.
This portrait is on this top left. I'm digging it. I want to know who that is. Oh man. Oh, I'm going right for it. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I am not above going for the bait. Yeah, yep. So, with this whole COVID thing, it must be really hard for you not to go up to every random stranger like, you're so mysterious. Who are you? That's a good way to be in COVID times. Oh, yeah, it's a double-edged sword. Yes. That's really lucky. It could always be worse, right?
Hello, hello. Anybody? Hello, hello.
Excellent, yeah.
Hey.
Hey, Eric.
Hey.
Hello.
Oh.
No.
Excellent.
Geeks.
Yes.
Can we do a sound off to see if everyone hears everyone?
All right. Tyler.
Hi.
Can anyone hear Tyler?
Cool. Yeah.
Yes, we can all hear that.
Pete?
Yep.
Pete's not back yet. Landon?
Oh, he's back. You just can't hear him.
Yeah, Pete's been
Uh-oh.
talking.
Oh, I don't hear Pete. Landon, you there?
Oh, you still
hear
don't
him.
hear Pete? Yeah, can you not hear me?
Okay, I hear you now. Chey?
Yeah.
Matt?
I can hear you,
Yes.
but I don't think Eric.
All right, cool. It's just
Matt's
Pete.
here.
Oh, can no one
Yeah,
hear
Pete.
Mr. Pete?
Yeah.
Tyler's here, yeah.
Everybody hears Pete?
Yeah.
All right.
It's,
I
yeah,
don't hear
Yeah,
Pete.
Pete
two
can't hear you either.
Okay, Pete,
can't
reconnect,
hear
please.
each other. At least it's really easy to tell when, like, two people obviously can't hear each other. They just talk over each other really annoyingly. And I just have to say something about it because I cannot take it when two people are talking at the same time. I can hear you, Pete.
I can't.
Yep.
Matt? Oh, wait. Sorry, that was an
All
old
right, let me reconnect again.
I'm here.
Hello, hello. Anybody? Hello? Anybody? Why can't I hear anyone? Anybody? No? Nope, that's Marble 20. Hello? What the hell? Hello, hello? Oh, come on. More technical difficulties.
I heard.
Oh,
I think.
hello.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
hey,
me
yeah,
too.
Hey, there we go. Okay.
Hooray!
All right, Tyler,
Huzzah.
Matt, Chey, Landon, I hear you all. Pete, you there?
Ah,
Pete,
Pete.
reconnect Pete. I don't know.
I still can't hear
This will
Pete.
help.
Pete? Peter.
Pete.
Peter.
Pete. Pete.
Can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No.
Wow.
There's a delay. I still don't hear Pete. Can everybody hear Pete?
No, Pete's gone.
Uh-oh.
He's gone
gone.
at the moment.
Okay. Bear with us. Hey, look, Steve's on Discord.
Yeah.
That's weird. He just left. Okay.
Oh,
Playing
he
hooky.
popped up.
Oh, he's coming back. From the nerd herd. So look at you racists. You people are racist. You're like, oh, it's a goblin with a coin. Must have stole something.
Yeah. I was like, oh, is that
I
that
am
all right?
not. Okay.
I just thought it was adorable. Little goblin holding a box. I was picturing a box above his head as he just ran.
At least I acknowledged I was being judgmental.
Yeah, you're like,
All right, so we're just waiting on Pete. Ding, ding, ding. Peter.
Pete,
Peter.
can you hear him?
No. Peter.
He's saying Peter over and over again, like a little Victorian child.
Peter.
Peter.
Like, it's...
Peter.
That's literally about to say, that's what it's evolving into. Oh.
That's so
Peter,
weird. I
will you
can't.
sprinkle some fairy dust on me?
I can't hear. I hear everybody but Pete.
Well, the monk has taken a vow of silence.
Yes. Please respect their choices.
Man, that sucks. All right.
We can.
No,
Pete,
Oh, can you not? I can.
reconnect.
Pete, reconnect.
Uh-oh, we just lost Chey.
I can hear Pete.
Really?
Yeah, I can hear him, but...
This is weird, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, that's so weird. Alright, let me reconnect again. Excuse me. Oh, they rebooted. Hello.
Alright, I'm not gonna reconnect ever again.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't see blue bars moving, but I hear voices.
Everyone hear Eric.
Can you hear me or no?
Yeah, sometimes just the blue bars disappear. Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So blue bars are coming.
I hear everyone except Pete.
Same. I don't see Pete's icon.
Same.
I think he rebooted. Just bear with us, whoever's out there. Enjoy the sounds of the waves and the beautiful seabirds. Wherever you are in the world, thank you for joining us. Mine.
We should have like a sub-campaign within our campaign for whenever we're having technical difficulties.
Oh,
where
that'll
we, like,
happen. That'll
all
happen
roleplay
eventually.
As...
That'll happen. Last
We
campaign,
have just roleplay characters.
Yeah.
people were talking about somebody named Rob. You know, it was just random.
was
Oh,
Bob.
I
Yeah,
remember
they
that.
Bob or
You
Rob or
mentioned that
something.
to us.
Don't
Yeah.
you disrespect him.
All right, Pete, are you there? Please say something.
We hear Pete.
Him
You hear
speaking.
Pete?
Yeah.
Oh my
He's
God! Why
talking.
can't I hear
Yeah.
Pete?
I don't know.
Did you block him? Did you mute him?
No,
Is
He's
his
fully
volume up for you?
operational.
his volume's all the way up. Hold on, let me.
So weird.
You see my little boy.
Hello, Pete. Peter.
I'm just gonna start sending weird.
Peter. I can't hear anybody. Hello.
Yeah, we're not talking.
Here.
Oh,
Hello?
okay.
Just
All right.
waiting.
That's weird. Everybody's picture except Pete went blank.
Oh yeah, yours did too.
Yeah, I don't have yours.
Yours
or
and Pete's for me.
That's so weird.
Well, everyone's looked normal to me.
All right.
Do you think it could be streaming?
Yeah, everything's normal for me too.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Possibly. Let me. All right. You know what? I'm just gonna reboot. So I'll be back in like 20 seconds. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
His bar's lighting up.
Oh, I hear voices. Oh, I heard
Yes,
Pete.
I hear you. Yes.
Yay, finally.
Oh.
Alright, I hear Tyler. Okay, good. We're good to go. Everybody's back.
Yeah.
My map is
Yeah, I want breakfast.
my map is blurry, but
Already ate.
I don't know.
It's
well,
fine.
good
Take a
morning
week.
to you all. Do you need the menu, or do you
Good
know what you
morning.
like?
Do you have those little quiches?
The quiches. Oh, I'm not sure. We have farm fresh eggs. We have bacon. We have fish. We have different shellfish. We have fruit platters and veggies. I'm not sure about a quiche.
I would like a piece, what do you call it here? It's the bread with the hole in it, and then you put the egg in the hole in the bread, and you fry it up.
Oh, bullseye.
The bullseye, yes, that would be excellent for me, along with your largest cup of coffee. In fact, just bring a whole pitcher,
Oh, excellent.
if anyone else
we
would
have
like
the best.
some.
We have the best coffee, right here from the island. What of everyone else? Eggs,
I'll have
Ham,
pork.
ham and eggs.
Eggs would be great.
I'll have a dozen scrambled eggs and a pound of bacon.
Jesus.
Does
Wow.
Okay. Yes, we can do that. We can do
I'll
that.
second that order, please.
All right. Okay.
Baby, stand up.
All right. We should have enough. Any juices? Mango,
Yes, please.
papaya, guava.
Whichever you recommend.
All right. I will bring out an assortment of juices.
Pineapple?
Yes, pineapple. We have it all. All right. Very
Yes,
well.
I'll have a pineapple as well.
Excellent. Yes, I'll bring out a massive platter. My name is Ara, and I'll be your server this morning. And just
Thank you.
if you need me, just holler out, and I'll be back shortly. And she kind
Thank you.
of like
Thank
hurries
you.
back
Very
to the. Hurries back. You can hear as soon as she turns the corner. She's like, "We have a large order." Shit. And then,
Chickens.
you can hear clanking and other
Do
things.
they not get business often?
Yeah, there's no music this morning, no band. The Dragonborn couple is not there. The other people in the far lower left corner, there's there actually. But they all seem like refreshed and cleaned. So, yeah. All right. What's everyone doing while they're waiting on grub?
Well, I believe we were discussing the plan for the day. I think it is a grand idea to go for a bit of shopping, maybe, if we all need supplies. I see that, Virro, you have lost your pack.
Yes, I did. I was either drop my pack or drown, so I believe I made the wise choice.
Do you have coins still?
Yes, I managed to save my coin pouch and my weapons, but I had to let go of my explorer's pack.
Yes, it seems as though we will need some supplies if we are indeed stranded here. And then Logan suggested going to the dock and seeking voyage to where we were headed.
That sounds like a viable plan.
I
Right.
agree.
I know nothing of this island that we've landed on, so unless I hear of anything interesting to check out, I suppose I would like to continue on our way.
Yes, before something follows us up.
I will need to maybe inquire about finding my squire, whether he be dead or alive.
Rest in peace.
Maybe
and possibly
somebody-
Rutherford.
Yes.
That's a very good idea. Someone in town may have seen them.
Do you think the other boats made it close to where we landed?
It's possible. We should definitely inquire.
Yeah. If Rutherford did land as far as we did, I doubt he would have been able to make the journey.
All right, everyone inside. You all
I'll
hear
still ask.
you all hear a loud crash outside, and you can hear like wood breaking and being splintered. And immediately after that, you hear some concerned screaming and whatnot from outside.
Oh,
Oh, I'm gonna go outside
Getting up. Yeah.
Yeah,
immediately.
I'm
Yeah.
following.
Leister assumes a boat has run into the docks.
yeah, me too.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead, everybody. Move
Which
yourselves.
direction? To
You
the
heard it.
east?
You heard the noise coming from where Melica is standing now, like outside that door. And as you all
What is
start,
this ruckus?
funneling out
I
through
heard
the
a
door.
ruckus.
Yeah, as you all start funneling out through the door, you see this group of people over here. They're running down like these stairs to the east, and everyone can see like this boat over here is just being like completely torn apart, and there's a lot of splashing and stuff going on like in the water right next to it, and you can see these people. They're like yelling out and they're like, "Hey, get away!" And they're like casting different spells or whatever and throwing arrows or spears, at something in the water.
Something's eating a boat.
Something's eating a boat.
What is it? What is the meaning of this? I'll yell over towards these people.
All right,
Run over here.
Okay,
What is happening with the boat?
Everyone can see a.
Oh, say, what's going on over there?
All right, hold on one second.
Oh! Ooh, I hate that. Ooh, Leister's gonna back up.
Okay. All right, so as everyone starts going to the edge and whatnot, you can see like this huge silhouette of this creature, just underneath the waves, and it looks like a sea turtle, but it has a very long neck with like almost like an alligator head, on the at the edge, at the end of the neck, and it's pretty decent size. It's maybe like 15 to 20 feet long, including the neck, and it's just there completely tearing up this boat, and things are just, these 4 other people are just like, they're shooting arrows and spells, and things are like splashing and all chaos is going on.
What type of creature is that?
Let me get a nature check. Nature check at disadvantage from you, or whoever's interested.
At disadvantage?
Yes.
I have no clue.
No idea.
Nope.
Big.
Yeah, you're not sure what to make of it. I mean, is it a fish? Is it a reptile? Is it just like some kind of fantasy monstrosity? Not sure.
Well, I don't want to attack it if it's somebody's pet, but it seems to be not domesticated.
Well, others are attacking it, right?
Yeah.
Or are they just trying to shoot it?
Alright, I will
they're
send a
definitely-
sacred flame toward it.
Yeah, they're definitely, trying to attack it and whatnot. Go ahead and roll up your, pull up your spell. We're not doing initiative or anything right now. Go ahead and do that. Oh, Scorching Ray. Okay. Yeah, so go ahead. You get 3 of those rays.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Alright,
make
so
3
do I have
attacks.
to... I'll just hit it again.
Yeah, 3 times. Okay. Alright, so Melica's there, not wasting any time. Quickly sends out 3 rays of fire towards this thing. Alright, what's everybody else doing?
Cool. I'm gonna unsling my bow and take a shot at it.
Alright, go ahead. Make your attack. Anybody else doing anything? Logan? Leister? Alcaeus?
Yes, I'll shoot it with a crossbow.
Alright, go ahead. Roll up.
Oh wait, that was. Sorry, I had it on disadvantage. Let me roll that again.
Okay. Well, whenever you do that, we'll just take the first roll. Not that
Okay.
big of a deal. Damn, roll 20 is actually super slow. Super slow.
Yeah. It's lagging bad.
It's alright. Okay. A couple of arrows, crossbows, scorching rays. Anything else? Anybody? Alcaeus, Landon?
I'll conjure a javelin of light in my hand. And I'm talking. Jeez.
Conjure a javelin of lightning in your hand. I mean, a javelin of light in your hand?
Yep.
Alright. Are you throwing it?
Oh, forget the other. Yep, I am.
Alright.
Yeah, you'll get it. You'll get it.
Alright.
I'll throw a sacred flame this time, for real.
Do a shoot.
Okay, well, hold on. No, everybody's
It's
getting
my
that one
sacred
round.
flame. There it is.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, a bolt of
ignore the
radi-
+2, but
Okay, a bolt of radiant
It's only
energy
13.
comes from Alcaeus as he throws this javelin at the creature, and then an arrow from Leicester goes off the edge of the ship. I mean, off the edge of the board, the dock, excuse me, and winds up going into the water. And after like just this big onslaught of attacks, everyone sees the little goblin from last night come and run out, furious, jump on this table, and has a hand crossbow and kind of shoots it into the water. And you're like, get out of here! Does that, and like all the splashing and stuff goes on, and the thing quickly submerges beneath the surface and just darts off, away from the dock. But this ship, it's
Did my arrow hit it?
Did your arrow hit it? Your arrow did not hit it. Yeah, so the attacks that hit were Leicester's attack
I need that
hit,
information.
Leister hit, Alcaeus hit, Logan hit. 2 out of the 3 rays of scorching fire hit, and some of the other stuff. So, and that's what happens.
Woo.
And then the little
There, I
goblin,
scared it.
little goblin comes over here to the edge, and he's like, "And stay away." Yeah, and he seems like
What was that
kinda
thing?
pissed. He's like, "Oh, that old Nessie causing trouble around here, messing with all the fishing boats."
Is this a daily occurrence?
It seems like it lately, and she seems to be more aggressive lately.
Is she hungry? Perhaps if you threw a few fish in the water.
She costs me enough money as it is. Now I gotta fix that boat. Don't you feed her.
Well,
There's plenty of fish in the sea. There's anything you can pick from. Gotta come here and eat me, boat.
I must need fiber.
Fiber. I have some fiber for it right here. And he holds up like the hand crossbow.
Are you the owner of Mamawanas?
Yes, finest establishment in the island. 5 shell rating.
It is very nice. I must commend you on the service here.
Oh, thank you. We
I
do
can't
our
argue
best.
with that.
We do our best. My name is Banatu. Welcome.
Banatu, good to meet you. I'm Logan.
Logan, pleasure.
I am
And I'm
Melica. Thank you for your hospitality.
Melica,
And
pleasure.
I'm Virro.
Virro, pleasure. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all.
May we ask about a shop nearby? Is there somewhere we could pick up some basic supplies? We are new in the area.
Yeah, there's a couple of places. Just generic stuff. You can go out to the market. It's over, you follow the beach over there. And he kind of like points to the northwest. If you need some more like specific stuff, you can go to Shanice. She had an apothecary over there. Have components and herbs. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Actually, Banatu, me and my companions unfortunately shipwrecked here yesterday.
More
And
outlanders.
we're looking... Yes, Outlanders. Yes, we're hoping to find a ship that would get us passage to Vidania. Would you be able to recommend a good ship and captain?
Vidania. We never heard of Vidania. I mean, you can, go out to the docks on the other side. There's a shipwright. They make boats. But, we never heard of Vidania.
Really?
Have you heard of Alcaeus, the great city?
No. Can't say I have.
Have you heard of Ocaria?
Alcaria? No. Mm-mm. What is this? Is that even common? What language you speak?
Common.
It's in common.
That's how you say it. No, never heard of it.
Oh.
Have you lived your whole life on this island?
Yes, of course. It's the best island out there, the River 6. Not the River 6, the Island 6.
Out of how many islands?
It's 7 total, but they're not all named like that. It's not 6 like the number, it's just a coincidence. SYXX.
Oh, this is the island 6. I see.
Oh.
Well.
That is
I am honestly
interesting.
not sure what to say.
Are we even still in...
Are we? Well, could you tell us what continent is nearby other than this island and the other islands surrounding?
Well, you're on the islands of Pandakorr. Don't know much about anything beyond this.
In my knowledge, have I ever heard of a
Nah.
Pandakorr?
Have I ever heard of that
Nope.
either?
No.
Huh.
I don't like all the confused faces.
You know, Banatu, I know you have a business to run, but if you wouldn't mind one more question. My friends and I saw a magic phenomenon, a black pit with black tentacles coming out and grabbing our companions and pulling it into the pit.
Oh yes,
Have
that
you
did
heard
happen.
of anything like this?
No, I can't say I have, but there are lots of strange things on this island. All different kinds of spooky magics and odd oddities. I'm a simple person. I don't deal much with the magics.
Maybe we should speak to the apothecary. They seem to have some magical knowledge where we come from.
Shani, she's a good woman. Good woman, known her for a long
Shani,
time.
then.
She'll be able to talk to you a bit more about magics.
Well,
Okay.
we thank you from the bottom of our hearts,
Oh,
but
my
not to.
pleasure. No, thank you for coming, to Mama Wana's.
Yes.
Just remember, and if anybody asks, 5 shells, no less. Super.
Oh, I've already sent my review in.
Oh, yeah. Kelp, thank you. And thanks for help here with the old Nessie too. She's gonna have to get dealt with eventually. She cost me
Well, I
so
hope
much
we didn't
money.
hurt her.
Oh, I hope you did.
Were we not trying to hurt her?
I sort of just look over to you guys, and stare at the ground.
Yeah, well,
It's-
Were those scorching rays of fire you sent at it not meant to kill it?
They might have killed it if the other one worked, but
well, I mean, I don't know too much about too much magic, but I know if you shoot fire into water, it's not as effective. But with that being said, I think you're at the big table from yesterday again, and your food order should be bringing out your food anytime now. But thank you. I'm gonna go handle some of my
that's right,
business.
food.
I gotta order me a
It
new
was a
boat.
pleasure to meet you. Thank you for your
My pleasure.
hospitality.
Thank you so much. Thank you again.
Ex-
And
let's
he'll go walk
get
inside.
back to our breakfast, shall we?
And as everybody starts going back inside, and
That other party,
yeah, go ahead.
that other party that's on the docks over there, I'm going to just casually spark up a conversation. I go, oh, that was nice, some nice shooting you were doing.
Anyone in particular you want to talk to?
Yeah, the gentleman with the mustache
All right.
and beard.
Okay. He's a taller, human. He's probably 6'4", maybe a good 280. Has a big belly. You know, wearing like a loose tunic with some brown breeches and boots, and has almost like a sombrero hanging off, you know, the back of his neck. And or thank you. You know, it's a scary thing. I thought it was going to come up the dock over here, you know, and interrupt my breakfast.
Are you from this island?
Hell no. Been on here for a good 8 months though. Can't figure a way out. Just want to go back home.
Yes, my companions are outlanders ourselves.
Let me guess, a
We
shipwreck.
shipwrecked here the other evening.
That seems to
Yes.
be the common story, you know, same here. And we're traveling from Bell
Really?
to Gloomhaven, and some crazy storm came out of nowhere and wrecked the ship.
I had an idea to get a ship back to where we were headed, but Natu said he didn't recognize any of those places.
It's a weird goblin, you know
So-
them. Who knows about them? They probably know the same place, just have different names.
Yes, we were headed towards Vidania ourselves.
I've heard of it.
Have you ever heard of this place?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
I've heard of it. Nice place, Elven City.
Right. Okay. Well, perhaps I'll have luck with one of the sailors down at the dock. Perhaps we can get a ship.
Well, shit. If you know any place that's getting off this shit rock, let me know. We'll join up with you.
Okay. My name's Logan. What's your name?
I am Abatu. Abatu.
Pleased to meet you.
Pleasure.
Abatu?
Abatu.
Okay. Looking at him, what sort of armor or weapons is he carrying?
You don't see any armor or weapons. Just you know,
Okay.
loose clothing. You know, the most notable thing is like the sombrero. You know, and
Okay.
yeah, that's it. During the little encounter that just happened, you saw like some kind of like weird eldritch energy being shot out of his hands towards the creature.
Okay. And I'll nod to his companions and offer to shake their hands as well.
Yeah, and they'll all greet you. You know, hello, hello, hello.
Okay. All right. Well, if you ever need the assistance of fellow Outlanders, we'll be over at the big table over there in the back.
All right, will do. Appreciate it. Good luck to you.
Nope. And you as well, Abatu. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you. All right. Yeah, and they'll just go back to eating their breakfast, you know. Like that. All right, so the people inside, you know, all the food is being brought out, you know. Oh, what a commotion outside it was.
Nah.
It was a
Why
sea
do we go-
monster.
Yes. Unless she causes so much trouble.
Well,
She
maybe we
just
could take care
can't.
of that for you for in exchange for some board.
You know, that would actually get you a lot of favor on this island. It's not just us she's harassing. All the docks all around.
When I look over at my companions with one eyebrow raised.
Leicester's looking at you like, how the hell are we gonna do that?
Well, I have noted that here in my journal.
Anybody good at fishing?
Not I.
No, not particular.
What about breathing
Just
underwater?
smaller, but
Nope, not good at that either.
I'm afraid I can't do that either.
I mean, some of the locals, they say, you know, on the other side of the island is an old wreck. And that's where people believe she's calling her home.
How large is the island?
I've never measured it.
If I wanted to walk to the other side, how long would it take?
With those legs, maybe 20 minutes or so.
That's it.
It's not very large. I mean, it's a town.
Oh, this little
this
portion.
island.
Oh, you mean the entire island?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
I have no idea, love. I'm sorry.
That was so impressive. I was quite amazed.
Okay. Well, what do you all think? It seems as though no one here has heard of Vidania or Ocaria.
You know, actually, I spoke with a gentleman outside on the dock. And him and his companions told me that they also came from a shipwreck on this island, and they were familiar with Vidania.
Oh, what a relief.
He said maybe Benatu just doesn't know our names for the places, and I suppose that is possible.
It would take a larger survey.
Yes.
But he says they've been stuck here for 8 months, and if they can find any ship that gets off of this island, to please let them know. So that's kind of has me worried about our own chances of getting off this island.
Well, does anyone here have experience steering a ship?
Not I.
No?
Nothing beyond a rowboat, no.
It was my first time on the ocean.
Yes, same for me.
And mine as well.
Yeah, so after Aura, she sets out all the food and the drinks, and there's a bunch of different stuff. The scrambled eggs are all out there. Everything looks really good, as far as like visual stuff is concerned. The eggs, they do smell different.
Oh.
Not necessarily bad.
I don't care.
But they're different.
I'm just, yeah. If
Baby
you guys
already died.
noticed, Virro may be an elf, but he's very young looking, so he's around 18 in human years. And we all know how much teenagers can eat.
Oh no. Yeah, baby's immediately diving in to compete with the big ears.
Whoever's deciding to eat and drink.
I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm
everything
digging
tastes
in.
wonderful. Whoever's deciding to eat, it tastes wonderful. It just smells different than what you would normally think eggs smell like.
Okay.
Yeah, Leicester will smell it and try and identify it.
Let me get a nature check at disadvantage for me.
Eggs are eggs, right?
I'll whisper you.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, this doesn't smell any worse than military rations.
It's much better than military rations. I have to say, I'm quite pleased.
Yes, you mentioned you were fighting in a war. Or
I
you had
did. I
fought in a
served
war.
time.
Which war was this?
This was the Great War of the city of Pallius. Sadly, the city fell. Were you also in a war, or?
Fortunately, no. But I know many war stories, and yes, I've heard that one as well. I'm sorry to hear it. Did you lose many companions?
I did. I regrettably survived. I would have laid down my life if not for my injuries.
Sounds serious.
I have found a new purpose.
Which
And I believe it is a righteous one. And I believe the city can recover back to its former greatness. If I ever make it back.
Let's hope you do.
Well, now we're in the islands of Pandakorr, apparently. That's what
Has
my
anyone heard of
new
that?
friend said.
Yeah.
Is that a commonly known place?
I've never heard of Pandakorr,
I have
honestly.
never heard of it either.
Yes.
Nope,
I
never.
haven't even read about it in my studies.
I've got to say I've heard a lot of stories, and it's rather odd that I haven't heard of this place. But the food is good. I give it 5 shells.
I probably use
food
different
is-
seasonings, but yes, it's very feasible.
It's interesting. Definitely.
The people speak common, that's lucky.
Absolutely. And they've got cute little squirrel monkeys.
And
Not as cute
wonderful
as you
sea
think.
monsters for us to rid the island of, perhaps.
Could we ride the sea monster to our destination? Is that a thing that can be done?
If you can tame it, I would love to
That's
see
an
it.
idea. Perhaps she's attacking the docks because some other creature is taking over her hunting grounds?
Maybe there's something that's threatening her waters.
Leister, you consider yourself a beast master?
I it just looks at baby like, I have mastered this beast. And
Wow.
then just give a belly rubs.
And a mighty beast she is.
Yes, very clever. She
Screechy,
knows more than I do.
Agreed, as I slip her a slice of bacon.
Baby gives you a wink.
Happy
Baby
raccoon
knows that down.
sounds.
No. Baby looks at Alcaeus, who is the only one not to feed her.
It'll be war before you get my food.
Baby has a bring it on face.
Are the retainers down here with you?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
around.
We're still alive? Did they make it through the night?
I hope so.
Mm-hmm. They're fine.
Well, I'd say that our first step is the market, and then Shani?
I believe that was her name.
Shani's apothecary, and then the docks.
And maybe asking around to see if other people know of our homelands.
I would love to ask around about that too. It's a bit concerning.
It's a bit worrying, but I'm not the only one who has no idea.
I have never heard of this place. And the fact that Logan has not heard of it, he is a
Yes.
man of stories. Maybe the other man of stories in this fine establishment would know of our land.
Perhaps.
That is, there will be time for that later, I'm sure.
Not like we're going anywhere.
Yeah, doesn't seem like we are.
Alright, so yeah, everyone's eating their food. Everything tastes good. You're all discussing what you're gonna do for the day. We'll go about. It's gonna be 3 silver per head. You know, for the breakfast.
How do you deduct money, by the way? I do not know how to do.
On your character sheet, you would just, toward where your equipment is. It's like in the middle towards the bottom. You're gonna see the coins, like all the different coins. You would just, go over your silver and just type in, -3, hit enter, and it should do the math
Virro
for
took
you.
care of us last night, though.
What? Okay.
Virro took care of us last night.
Oh, thank God. Okay, great. Great. Okay, so that's how you do it. You just negative. Okay.
It should, yeah. Otherwise, you
Wanted to
just got to
ask
do
for-
them. You know, if it puts -3 and erases the old number, just do the math by head and whatever. Just take away 3, type it in.
Yeah, I usually just write it in my inventory list, and then click on the little exclamation point on the right, and then use it as a resource.
Oh.
And it'll come up, and then you can just, raise it or lower it as you see fit.
Alright, so after breakfast, let's say a good 20-30 minutes or so. Still nice and early. It's maybe like 7:30 in the morning. What's everyone doing?
Yeah, well, once the waitress comes back, the server, I'll hand her 3 silver for my meal and an extra silver for the tip.
Oh, thank you. You're so kind.
I'll give her a straight gold.
Oh.
Thank you.
God, that's 3 head.
3 heads, yeah.
Not much of a tip.
Not true.
Alright. So everybody pays
Yeah,
and
I
tips,
just
whatever.
gave her the standard amount.
Okay.
Yes. Default.
I'm using European rules.
What, no tipping?
Only tip if the service is absolutely out of this world.
Well, we're not in our world, so.
Oh my gosh. Dad joke alert.
No, that's fine. Everybody, yeah, just everybody pays whatever they pay. She graciously accepts and thanks everything and bids you all, to come back.
Oh, we'll be back. We have a room here. We each have rooms. Will those be held for us?
Well, checkout's normally at like 1 in the afternoon.
Yeah, so we have time
Can-
to return.
Yeah, you still have
Can
some
we
time.
pay ahead?
Yes, of course.
I would like to do that, please. Say, Logan, I'll get the full cost this time, and then you can get the full the next night, because I have a feeling we'll be here.
You've got a deal.
All right.
So that's 3 silver for the room, or 2? For
Uh,
a 2-bed?
yeah, 3 silver for the doubles, 4 silver for the triple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So everyone's getting one more room, one more night.
Yes. I'll do the same deal with us, Leicester.
Yes, of course.
I'll pay for tonight's.
Okay.
All right.
At least one more
Excellent.
night.
Excellent. All the rooms usually get cleaned
We're all paid up.
between noon and 1, so if you hear anything going on in the rooms, don't be alarmed.
I would like to apologize in advance for the mess of sand everywhere.
Oh, it's quite all right.
Sort of shipwrecked here yesterday.
It's quite all right.
Thank you so much.
Happens all the time.
I apologize for the hair in the drain.
It
It's
does
quite
happen
all
all the
right.
time.
Everything will be taken care of. Don't worry about it. We have enchantments that take care of all of this.
Oh, that's good. It's quite technologically advanced.
We do what we can.
They have a 5-shell rating.
5 shells.
That means something.
Oh, can you give us directions to the nearest general store, please?
Well, there are quite a few. Hold on, let me switch you over to the map. Oops. Okay. Alright. Can everyone see the blurry map?
Yeah,
I see a clear map.
mine's not blurry,
Yeah.
so
That's so weird. Where's mine?
surprisingly.
Okay, cool. It cleared up good. Okay. Alright, you see where you all are, right?
Mhm.
Alright.
Oh yeah, we're
Okay,
here.
the market. All right, so this is the beach, this area right here. All along, over here and over here and like over here, it's all like just a general outdoor market. All right, so you'll be able to find a bunch of miscellaneous, things there. Shanice is over here, this building over here. So if you just like kind of go back throughout the buildings, you can head over there. And then if you're looking for woodwork, and the shipyard is over here. So they handle a lot of archery, crossbows, arrows, smithing, things like that. So yeah, those are the three main things that I pointed out.
Well, the market seems to have many different types of vendors.
Shall we head there?
Yes, and it's
Yeah.
right on the way to the docks.
All right. So you guys are
Fine
gonna
by
hit up.
me. I'm happy to join you.
You guys are gonna hit up the outdoor market first.
Hmm. Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like this might be a forge over here.
Okay.
And I will walk slowly, so for everyone to be able to keep up.
All right. Yeah. It's not far. From after you guys eat or whatever, it takes you a couple of minutes before you start entering the outskirts of this market. And it's kind of busy. There's all different types of things all over the place. You see like different textiles and clothing. You see just miscellaneous old, whatever, glass. There's like artwork based on like sea life kind of artwork with different shells and taxidermy fish and all kinds of different stuff. Where would you guys like to? What do you guys want to look for first?
But I want to look for an explorer's backpack
Okay.
and pots and pans to replace the ones I lost.
Okay.
I would like a map. I think we already have a map,
Yes, we have a map.
In
and it is
excellent condition.
labeled, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's in excellent condition.
It's in
I see.
excellent condition.
But that is only of half the island, seemingly.
All right. So you want to start looking for like a cartographer of some sort? What's everybody else looking
Yeah.
for? Anything in particular?
I think Leicester will look for a shield after getting shot at.
Okay.
I do not.
Insect repellent.
Okay.
Oh, good
Good
idea.
idea.
Okay. Insect repellent.
Really?
Okay. Anything else?
No, I'm not looking for anything in particular.
Okay. Okay, so the Explorer's Pack you're able to get from a couple of different tables collectively.
Okay.
Alright, and that'll just be like PHB price. So
10 gold pieces.
Yeah, if that's what it is, then yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what was the other thing you're looking for? Oh, the pots and pans and whatnot.
Yes, the cooking
yeah, let's-
utensil.
So same deal. Grab a cooking utensils kit, whatever that costs, PHB, or from Xanathar's. If you need me to look it up, let me know. I'll look it up.
Yeah. I've got a chart, but I'm not sure if those are on there.
Okay, let's see. Cooking utensils. That's the only thing that sucks about Roll20. It doesn't have the prices.
Yeah.
got the book in front of me.
I think that's going to be in Xanathar's. But let's see.
What is it exactly? A cooking set?
Cooking utensils, PHB, page 154. 154.
Chey, do you still have that skull mask you took off that native yesterday?
I don't think that was me that took that, was it?
No, nobody took it.
Nobody took it, huh?
Leister is something from them, but
Okay, they're 1 gold piece.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
So 10 gold pieces for your explorer's pack. 1 gold piece for the cook utensils.
Okay, deducted all that.
Okay. What else was there? We got the insect repellent. What else?
shield.
Oh, the shield. Yeah, PHB price, and it's gonna be the shield that you wind up finding. You know, it's kind of like a round or oval shield, your choice, and it's kind of like a heavy wooden frame with a board, and it's wrapped in leather, some kind of leather.
And I just wanted to look at the cartographers.
Oh, right. Okay, they're looking for maps. Okay. And then the insect repellent. The insect repellent you can find pretty easily. It comes in, there's a couple different options.
Salve incense?
They have, say again?
Said salve incense?
Silver incense. Oh no, alright. They have like some kind of ointment, that you can apply. Each dose lasts for an hour, and it costs a copper piece per dose. Right, and then they have like a little herb necklace that an herbal pouch that hangs from a necklace, and those are a gold piece, and it'll last for a month.
Oh, I'll buy one of those if I might.
As will I.
So, throw away the raw one and take Eric's for a gold piece.
Oh, there's a raw insect repellent?
Yeah, there's raw insect repellent, yeah.
Really? Where is that?
Tomb of Annihilation.
Oh, okay.
But you can find it on D&D Beyond.
Right.
For free.
What's it say? Like, how's that work?
You have a salve that's 20 uses that lasts all day and it's waterproof for a gold piece. And then there's an incense that you burn that lasts 8 hours and protects in a 20-foot radius.
Okay, how much is that one?
The silver piece.
Silver piece? Okay. Yeah, we'll do the incense too. Yeah, with the other one. So, yeah. So, 1 dose lasts 1 hour for 1 copper. The incense is the silver, 20-foot radius. Burns for 8 hours. And then the pouch.
I'm going to get
that lasts for a month.
pouches.
Okay, I bought the pouch.
Okay.
3 pouches.
Alright.
So that's the insect.
How much were those? I'm sorry, I was
a gold
looking up
piece
for
for
the
the
price.
pouch. It's a gold piece for the pouch.
I'll take one as well.
Okay.
While we're going among all these shops, do I see anything unusual that you wouldn't ordinarily see at a general store?
Like what? Items? Like rare items or?
No, just like something that like, oh, that's weird that they're selling that.
There's a couple things here that look really foreign. One thing you do notice is there's not too much metal. You don't find too much metal anywhere. So if it's like a knife or a sword or like armor, you don't see any armor anywhere really. The knives seem to be made out of like flint-knapped stone or obsidian or crystal, things like that. That's pretty much it, over here. So nothing like, too crazy. Instead of long swords, they seem like long boards of wood with like obsidian chips. It's like the old Mayan weapons, Mahua Quetzals or whatever they're called. I probably butchered that. So it seems more like primitive, a lot of like primitive technology as far as weaponry and armor goes. Traveling around, as far as maps go, you find one vendor that has, seems to have like a couple of maps laid out on a table underneath a tent. A dark-skinned human male. He's kind of like wearing like a turban. Missing most of his teeth. Long mustache and dark beard, tunic, stuff like that. A couple of maps, and
Hail, merchant. I would like to lay eyes on your largest map.
largest map. What are you looking for? I have so many maps here.
A map of all the islands in Pandakorr?
Oh, map the whole chain. I think I have something here. It's an older map though. Probably maybe a couple of years, so it may not be 100% accurate, but it should do what you're looking for, I guess. Give me one moment. Let me see what I have here. And he starts just kind of like moving rocks around that are like weighing down the maps, so the wind doesn't blow them away, and kind of. He's like fumbling through. Is there anything else you're looking for? What I'm looking for that.
Yes. Would you have a map that shows where Vidania is in relation to this island?
Vidania? I never heard of that one there. Oh, everyone started off with 300 gold plus the starting gear. So, Vidania, no, can't say I'm familiar with that one. But, here we go. Pandakorr Islands. I have one here of, it's a bit older. It's a thick parchment, so you can't get it wet. I could probably make this on leather for you if you like, but I'm going to need about a week or so.
Do you have any maps outside of Pandakorr that show anything more?
Not much here. Most of the maps that I have here are like for the ocean routes, between the isles and whatnot. Not too much of the land, but if you could, I tell you what, though, I'm always in the market for a Kota map if you can find one of those.
A what map?
Kota.
Kota map?
Mm-hmm.
I think we have seen one of those before, haven't we?
Really? Now that's something that's worth something.
Oh. I'll pull Logan aside and say, Is that the map that we found in the bottle?
Yes, I believe it is.
The man is, you can tell he's intently listening in to whatever you're saying.
Alright, we're going to speak in Elven at this point.
Yes. In Elven, I'll ask him, what does he mean by Kota? Oh, is that the symbol on the map?
Right.
Okay. Well, I don't know. What do you think? Let's see how much he wants for this map of all of Pandakorr first.
Okay. And I don't think it would hurt to let him know we have a Kota map.
Okay. I think he seems trustworthy.
I am concerned that a man who sells maps has never heard of Vidania, though. It has me very concerned.
Yes, I am becoming more and more concerned, but I have faith that there must be a reason we are here. And my God would not put me here if not for a higher purpose. And you all were in my dream on the ship, and so I believe you are also here for a reason. I digress. I
will agree that this is connected. We are connected somehow. This group of ours.
Indeed. I would like to know more, though. I am quite curious. Okay, merchant. Back in common. I think we do have a map here of what you're speaking of, a Kota map. And I'll pull it out of my bag and show it to him.
Can I see it? Can I hold it?
Of course.
He's like, wow, this is, he's like kind of like rubbing the edges of the material through his fingers and smells it. Kind of does like a quick little waving of his fingers, and you can see like his eyes kind of start glowing a faint purple, and they like kind of like gloss over and glow a little bit. He's like, oh yeah, this is definitely a Kota map. Where did you find this? Is it for sale?
Oh, we found it on the beach, actually. It was somewhat buried in a bottle.
Really, that's quite a find. Kota, she was an explorer, and yeah. As long as you're wielding it, it has to be. You have to don it.
Okay,
And you need to be proficient. I think you're proficient with shields.
I am. Yeah.
Yeah, Kota was an explorer a long time ago, and her maps and her journals, they're worth quite a bit to the right person on this island. Or these islands rather. But here, this map here of the islands of Pandakorr, he pulls out let's say like a 2-foot wide by 3-foot tall map. Decent size. It's kind of like been folded, repeatedly. Some of it seems to be, this map, it's definitely seen some wear. If it's not like taken care of, then it could fall apart. This is the best I have of the whole island. That as far as I know. This here for you, Outlander, 10 gold. 10 gold. It's a great price. You're not gonna find this anywhere else.
Well, I'm going to study his features, his body language, and see if he's being sincere.
Okay. Let me get an insight check.
Oops, sorry.
Remember, everyone, keep your character sheets open.
I just double click on mine to have it up on top.
It's not opening.
Oh, your character sheet is not opening?
Okay, no, I got it now. It just took a while. And make what kind of check?
Insight.
Okay.
Okay. He's really hard to read. You don't know if
Okay.
he's being sincere or you're not picking up like anything.
Okay, I'll say to him, well, maybe perhaps we could make an exchange of goods and services. Do you have any maps that may have been torn or may be in need of repair?
I mean, I have a few here and there, but I mean, quick mending and usually takes care of most of it.
Yeah, okay. I'll think on this. It is quite an investment, and I'm not sure we'll be here long. So, please.
You're not gonna be here long. How long you been here so far?
1 day?
1 day. All right, I'll be seeing you soon. But first come, first serve. If somebody else wants this map, 10 gold takes it.
Well, all you have to do is make a copy.
I mean, I could, but I have so many products here already. It's, I mean, a map is a map. I can make a new one, or, like I said, I mean, if actually, you know what, that's a good idea. I should make a nice one on some leather, a little bit more durable than this one.
Yes, I might be more inclined to purchase it if that were the case. But I if you say we'll be here a while, then we shall see.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm
Thank
here
you,
every
merchant.
day. Oh no, thank you, Outlander. Thank you.
And what is
Commander.
your name, sir?
My name. Hold on. I have the cartographer here. Hold on.
He's the map.
Trot Bowens, my name.
Trotbone.
Trot Bowens.
Trotbowens. Is that 2 words?
Yeah, my first name is Trot. My last name Bowens.
Bones.
Bowens.
Bones.
Bones.
It's-
Like
Sounds like
you
a
know
treasure
how like
planet.
you get in a boat and you start rowing? Well, I'll be Bowen.
Ah,
well, I am Melica, so
Melica. Nice to meet you, Melica.
it's
And
a
I am
pleasure to
Logan.
make your acquaintance.
Pleasure to meet you, Lowen. Welcome to Bakanuna.
I start walking away and
Hold on,
with
wait.
Logan
You,
now.
you don't want to sell your map?
Oh no! Please give me my map back.
All right, that's a good one. Look, if you need a buyer, come. Let me give me a chance to earn your business.
Well, how much would you give me for it?
Well, I mean, when you're more interested in selling, then we can talk. When you're serious.
Okay, well, I have noted that it is worth something.
Oh yeah, definitely. You had a nice find there. It's a Kota map.
Perhaps it is a gift from someone very special to me.
You know, Trot, I don't really need a map right now, but I would like to buy some information from you if you wouldn't mind being a little forthcoming.
All right. What type of information are you looking for?
We saw some people from the Ashura temple. Ushura?
Ushra.
Is that it? Ushra, yes. And they went over to Mamawana's and they bothered Banatu for a box of coin. And he was very upset about it, but seemed to comply with their wishes anyway. Do they do that to you as well?
If you need some maps or whatever, this is the place to find them. Have a good day.
can I do an insight check on that? I want to see his body language.
Sure.
See if he got upset or
Go for it. Roll up.
nervous looking.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, roll up. Hard to read.
Okay. I
I
just
throw him
wanted to gauge his reaction.
I flip him a silver anyway.
He catches it. Puts it on the table.
Okay. Well, have a good day. Good day, Trot.
Thank you. Come again. All right. So that was cartographers. All right. Anything else?
Well, I don't think I need any supplies. I've gotten this excellent insect repellent.
Yes.
I've read about a
Perhaps-
couple of items that I'd like, but I doubt they have them on this island.
Well,
What are you
what are you looking for?
Yeah,
maybe
like what?
maybe
They're magical in nature, like a cloak, something that adds a little bit more protection, make me a little harder to hit.
Would that interfere with your martial arts?
Oh no.
you never see Batman.
Oh my gosh.
Is special.
I am Batman.
Well, did you see his reaction when I asked about the followers of
serpents?
Ushura? Yes.
So what is this serpent people?
Oh, you never heard of them? The Lord of Serpents,
Oh.
Ushura?
No, I believe I have heard of them. Should I do a history?
Religion disadvantage.
Religion.
I figured a priestess like yourself would have known something of them.
Perhaps we should talk of the people's god too loud. We don't know how many people follow it here.
I'll stick to the god I know.
Yeah, you're not familiar with it.
I only know of the gods of my area, honestly. The evil god.
Gods can be evil.
They can. Some can.
It's-
Good and evil are both sides of the same coin.
I didn't expect gods to choose sides.
Oh, they care more about what goes on our plane than you would think.
Anyway, I'm just wondering how much control that temple exerts over this little town.
I mean, just from that person's reaction, it seems like a fair amount.
Yes, we might have to step carefully around them whenever we encounter them.
Well, I will try to lay low. But
no-
nothing will keep me from my worshipping.
If no one had anything else you wanted to see immediately, why don't we go down to the dock and see if we can get a ship to Vidania?
Yes, let's see how hard this is.
Let us go.
It's worth a
Yes.
try.
All right. So far, let's say throughout the market, collecting everything for the explorers pack. Just dealing with different people. It's been, let's say, a couple of hours. So let's say it's about like 9:30, 10 in the morning, and it's already starting to get pretty hot, pretty fast. So it's probably in the upper 70s, early 80s right now, low 80s, and probably by noon, it's safe to assume that it's probably going to be somewhere in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
it's
a cool day in Texas.
Leicester's just wrapping up his big black cloak. Don't need this.
All right, where are you all going?
We're headed to the docks.
Yes.
Okay.
To the docks.
Looking for the biggest ship I can find.
All right. Yeah, moving through the market, going closer to the water. Over here, there's a lot of seafood, that's laid out. Fresh fish, lobster, crabs, oysters, we have it all. And, just calling out in this area kind of like smells a little bit like it. And you see a massive ship, a full-size galleon, close to like the Salted Tripe, that size. You see, it's docked or moored over there by the docks, and looks like it's being worked on. You can hear hammering.
Okay.
Sails kind of like slowly moving up and down. They're testing things out.
All right.
Stuff like that. All right, and you see a bunch of just workers kind of going back and forth.
I'll try to get the attention of someone who looks like they're working on that ship. Say, excuse me, sir.
Yeah, what's it to you?
I was wondering if it would be possible to book passage aboard your vessel.
No more vessel, but this ship's not going anywhere for a bit. She still needs some work on her.
Would you know of any other vessels that we could book passage on?
Nothing out here but messed up fishing boats, really.
Is that thanks to old Nessie?
Oh, yeah. She's a feisty one, she is. If you look at the end of the dock there, all those wooden pylons that are chewed up, that's our handiwork. Angry little thing.
Is there someone, maybe like an expected ship that's going to come in that you know of?
No, not really, nothing. It's mainly just fishing village out here, there's not much coming in or out.
Oh, who is the
see.
captain of this fine ship?
Actually, that's a good question. Last captain died. I'm not sure who's purchased her. Probably gonna change her name too.
Well, who's the first mate?
First mate. I'm not sure. I'm just a worker here. I'm a carpenter.
Does it look to be the Salted Tripe?
No, it's not. No, this
Okay.
one you can see like like peeled off lettering, and it looks like it might have said like the 2-bit rider.
Oh.
Okay.
So you're a carpenter, sir.
Aye.
And is the hull damaged itself? The lower hull?
Oh, I'm not sure of like the extent of it. I just know it's not sea ready yet. Lots of work has
All
been,
right.
you know, I'm coming in and just helping out what I can, and you know, that's it. Actually, I need to get back to work before I get in trouble.
Well, before you do, I'll go and hand him a silver. And I'll
Oh,
say,
okay. Yeah. Huh? What you need?
I and my friends are outlanders, and we're staying at Mama Juana's.
Oh, it's a good place.
If you could perhaps let us know when the ship is fixed, come see us, and then we can find out later from the owner of the vessels. We'd appreciate that.
Yeah. Sure. Let me roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
Then I'll say, we'll throw in some more coin for you if you do.
All right.
Baby will just make a cute face.
It's like, all right, yeah, that sounds good. I mean, it's gonna be a while, at least a week or so. But yeah, I'll Mama Juana's. I'll remember you, definitely.
Yeah, I'm trying to give him advantage.
No, he's good.
He's behind.
What was your name?
Morning, I'm Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. My name's Logan.
Logan, pleasure to meet you, Logan. All right, but look, I gotta see that old man up there. He's giving me that dirty look. Yeah. All right, I gotta
know that
go.
look.
I'll see you.
Yeah.
And he kind
Good
of
day
runs
to you,
off.
sir.
He kind of runs off. Oh, sorry, they were lost. You know.
I'll look around for any sort of taverns. No, not maybe a tavern, but just like a watering hole.
Nothing
Where-
around here.
Ship workers and dock people might.
Yeah, nothing around here.
Okay.
The building directly to your left, like this one here, you know, it seems to just be like almost like a warehouse area, you know, where the boats would unload whatever it is, whatever cargo they have in here to get like checked in, you know, and then it would go to wherever it's going after that. And then this one here, it seems to be like just a lot of like seafaring gear, you know, fishing gear, nets, oars, sails, barrels, you know, rope, things like that.
Yeah.
And you can see like there's people walking all around. You can see people with fishing rods, you know, and they're walking out to like this area out here. And you can see a couple of lines dropped on either side, you know, at the end of the pier. People just like kind of fishing out there, and that's it, you know. A couple of sunbathers on the beach where, you know, they were just kind of relaxing when you were walking to
Any
the
sign
market.
of Nessie?
Any sign of Nessie? Nothing. Well, you know, Jeffrey pointed out at the end of this dock over here, there was some damage done to the pylons. You know,
Okay.
other than that, there's no activity.
Okay.
Yes.
It
This,
looks like we're going to be stuck here for a while.
At least a week.
Right.
and if we don't take care of old Nessie, she might take care of
might
us first.
Yeah.
And Leicester, what was that?
I've already forgotten. I was distracted by the circuit.
You ate too much for breakfast? Well, anyone interested in the apothecary?
Sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yes. Be curious to see what they have.
They are on the other side of town. Maybe there's more over there. And so this is this is the temple here, or
This is the temple, this building. Yeah, right in the middle. It's on top of like some hills. It's kind of like the highest point on the island.
Okay.
You know, and the temple itself is reaches probably a good 80 feet up into the air.
Would it be open to the public, do you think?
Let's walk by it and take a peek.
I'm getting curious.
If there
They're
are guards
open-
outside, I'd say not.
Alright, so
Well, hey, we're outlanders. We don't know any better. They haven't told us the rules that we can't go there.
Logan, are you suggesting we play a part?
No. We're curious. Let's just be curious.
See how open they are to strangers.
Curiosity never killed me, so Hey,
Good one. Good one.
With Melandra protecting me, I'm sure we'll be okay.
Alright, so you're gonna go head over to the temple.
Yes.
Sure.
Let's go be nosy.
Let's go be nosy.
Alright.
What you doing in here?
Alright, you all get to, the base of this temple, and it's almost built on like a very steep ziggurat, kind of foundation. It's like a rhombus, and the
Yeah.
staircase is exceptionally sharp, and it goes up probably a good 60 feet or so, and then that's where the base of the actual temple is, and then the building is probably an additional 20 or so feet high from there, and you get to the base, and you can see people are kind of walking up and down, very slowly, carefully. A mixture of different people, and some of them are carrying like these large baskets, like covered baskets on their back as they're going up, and then other people are coming down, and stuff like that. So you're at the base of this temple, the staircase.
It seems open to the public.
If anything, I'd like to see the view from up there. So let's go.
Take the lead.
Oh, no. After you.
Oh, okay.
You're the priestess, after all.
Are you allowed
Suppose.
to go into another temple?
All right, who's going up?
I don't see why not. Nice, I'll go
I'm
first.
going.
I'll follow Melica.
yeah, let's go.
Alrighty. Where's my temple map?
I'll wear my holy symbol proudly.
Okay.
Nice.
I can't find my temple map. Hold on.
Infidels.
Heathens.
This place to look around for a no raccoon sign, just in case.
This is bad. I know I have it.
No raccoon sign.
See if service animals are allowed.
You could just hide her in your cloak.
It's my seeing eye raccoon, I swear. Seeing eyes, they're so pink. How could I see anything out of these?
I can't find it. All right. You climb the stairs. You get to the top, and there's like a wide platform, maybe about 15 feet or so, that wraps around, this structure. And at the top, you see these Yonti males. They're big. They're like probably 7.5 feet tall. 250 to 300, like massively built, and they have almost like, they're wearing like kilts, but more like an Egyptian style kilt.
Yes.
And they just have like these vests that are ornate with these like reptile embroidery, like snakes kind of woven in and out. Very high end. It's like silks and like gold and silver threads. And their heads actually, they kind of look like cobra heads. On these things, and they have like a pike, so like a very long spear, in one hand, and that's pretty much it. I mean, you can see like a hand axe or like a kopash or some other kind of blade hanging from their waist, but it's mainly a pike that they have armed. Also, walking along the platform, there are a couple more of these with the pikes, just doing patrols, slowly. And they all work in pairs of two. So this platform, I know I have the map somewhere. I just can't find it. I'm sorry, but it's probably, let's say, 80 feet wide. And there's this huge double door that's open, and it leads into like just this massive empty chamber. And the floor work has all like this motif of snakes, and other like things, serpents, and like a hydra even. Like a multi-headed snake. I mean, a multi-headed, dragon. Kind of like etched onto the floors and around the walls. And at the other side, you see a massive statue. It's probably 15 to 20 feet tall of just this giant cobra that's kind of like coiled up at the bottom with its head up. Its mouth is open with a long tongue coming out and these massive fangs, and the hood is spread very wide. and you see a couple of female Yonties, dressed in the similar purple vestments that you all saw last night, and Mama Juana's, whoever saw them, and they seem to be conducting some kind of ritual. There's probably 12 of them forming a semicircle around the massive cobra statue at the back, and you can smell the incense, and they're all speaking in like a very wispy draconic tongue. So does anybody here speak draconic?
Let me check. I believe I do.
No.
Nope.
No.
Yes, I do.
Oh wow, very cool. Okay, so I will whisper Virro. Anybody else? No?
Nope.
No.
None of those.
Okay. Oops. What the fuck was that? Okatawa.
In this case, it's Snake-Atoa.
I can't believe they worship Solid Snake here. Wow.
Oh my god, I cannot tape. I can't type.
It's House Slytherin.
There you go. Yeah, the way he describes it reminds me of that Conan.
Oh yeah.
Barbarian.
Yeah, with Tulsa Doom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tulsa Doom.
Yeah, so you can hear that, and it's kind of like it's in a it's mixed with like a hymn, and sometimes like it's repeated, but it seems almost like they're definitely this is definitely religious.
Yeah, would I have heard of this god?
Let me get a religion check at disadvantage from you.
Okay, because I am
Half snake.
proficient in religion.
Okay. Yeah, it's not too familiar with it. Don't really. No, this is new to you.
Okay. And I'll just tell the group in a whisper, they just seem to be praying to their god, Usra.
We should not disturb them.
Yes, let's not go too much further.
This is a sacred place, and we must show respect.
It's just a
Is
prayer.
there like a velvet rope where like visitors should not cross?
No, it's completely open. One thing that does catches your attention, just the group in general, a half-elf that came up with a large covered basket on their back. They came up, entered the temple, and met off with like two other priestesses or other individual Yonti women, and kind of like offered them the basket, and then you could see like they open the top. One reaches inside and pulls out like a venomous snake. Gives it a kiss, and then kind of puts it back in the basket, and they give a coin, or like, a couple of coins to the half-elf, and then the half-elf leaves, and they leave the basket there with the snakes in it.
So if we go snake hunting, we might be able to make some quick coin.
Maybe we should not kill any snakes while we're here.
Definitely not.
Yes, and buy some anti-venom before we go snake hunting.
Yes, now we know there are snakes. We have learned something.
Snakes on a motherfucking island.
No, I'm tired of all these.
All right, well, at least we're going to the apothecary. Perhaps they have some anti-venom.
Make a note of that. Usra.
Yeah, Leicester's just looking at the temple like an odd tourist, just like, wee.
I mean, it's really beautiful as far as like the architecture is concerned and the artwork inside. It's nice, And I have the map. I won't have that next time. It's probably still on Incarnate. I just didn't download it.
You didn't expect us to be so nosy right away. It's understandable.
I guess not. No. I have a bunch of maps. I just forgot to do it. I knew you guys would wind up there eventually. So,
It's hard to prepare for every eventuality.
I try.
I think we've seen everything we needed to see here.
Yes, let's not disturb them further.
I do not wish to disturb them in their prayer. And the guards are quite intimidating.
They look so cool.
Bah.
Do we have these people back where we're from?
Yeah, I mean, Yonti are, they're around. They're not exceptionally common, and there are some bad reputations associated with them to a certain extent. I mean, it's not like outright racism, but it's like a tiefling. Some tieflings might have some bad reputation just because they're part devil or whatever. But for the most part, the world is it's a pretty tolerant place. But yeah, they are around.
Are these the kind of Yuan-Ti that have the serpent bodies, or are they bipedal?
No, these are humanoid.
Okay.
Yeah. These are all humanoid.
All right, I think we're all agreed to leave
To the
and
next room.
head to the apothecary unless something on the way catches our attention.
Are there any collection boxes for offerings, that sort of thing?
There are a couple of like urns, placed throughout. And they have like slits on the top. They're covered with slits.
Okay. I'll drop a silver in one.
Okay. Yeah, you hear it hit the bottom, and you hear it hit other coin.
Okay.
All right.
I won't offer anything.
Okay. Yeah, so everybody, you all kind of spend a good, 15 minutes walking through the town, just checking out the sights and whatnot, and you wind up at the apothecary. Grab all your tokens.
Get your tokens here.
Get your tokens here. Let's see. No fucking Steve. Steve! Where you at, Steve? No call, no show. Alright, give me 1 second.
He's gonna show up at the very end. Just become the big bad.
He is gonna be the big bad.
Alright, so yeah, you're all, instead of grass or whatever on the ground, just imagine it's wood, like the docks, the boardwalk. And you all come across, you all come to this building, and you can smell the heavy incense and other things coming from inside. It's like Bed Bath & Beyond to the, like, whoa, And,
Yeah.
so you come around, and you see, a sign on the wall that says Shanese, SHANEE apostrophe S. Yeah, you'll enter, inside. You hear a little bell jingle, and you see a dark-skinned, elven female sitting behind a desk, on a chair, and she's just kind of like looking over some notes or whatever. And as you all come in, also you see a small little dragon type creature just like resting, like sleeping over here on this little bench. And as you come in, it like kind of like pops its head up, and its nostrils open up, and it's like it kind of just does that. And as you come in, she's like, "Oh, welcome to me, apothecary. I'm Shinny. How can I help you?"
Greetings, Shani. I am Melica.
Oh, that's a pretty name.
Myself and my companions are new to this island, and frankly, we are a bit lost.
Oh, well, you found the right place here. Welcome to Bakanuna. Are you like adventurers or What happened? How'd you get here?
We're outlanders, apparently.
You were on a ship headed to Vidania. Have you heard of it?
No, I can't say I
Vidania.
have. No. Vidania.
Well, we shipwrecked a bit south of here.
Oh, you're lucky to be alive?
We are
Yes,
lucky.
we are.
Indeed, we are.
We ran into some very nasty natives not long after landing on shore. They were shooting poisonous arrows at us.
Oh, that's always a lot of fun, isn't it? Are you here for antidotes?
And
We would
some
like to look at
Yes.
some.
I am now. Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, I always have plenty of that in stock. It runs. What is it? I think it's 50 gold per dose. Let me check that real quick.
Are there a lot of poisonous creatures on this island?
Yeah, there are lots. Whether the snakes or the frogs or the arrows or plants, there's lots of things out here that'll mess up you pretty good, you know. Okay, let's see. Anti-venom, antitoxin. Yes, 50 gold. 50 gold per
I'll
vial.
take one, please.
Alright, okay, so just so everybody knows, a creature that drinks this vial of liquid gains advantage on saving throws for poison for 1 hour. It confers no benefit to undead or constructs.
Oh, but it doesn't remove poison?
It does not, no. Let's see.
Ah,
Hold on, let's see. That's antitoxin. Let me see if there's an anti-venom or something.
antidote.
Antidote. I don't see antidote. Let's see. What gets rid of poison? Is it lesser restoration? Is there anything less powerful?
There are spells that do.
Yeah.
Is there anything
Yeah,
less
lesser
powerful
restoration.
than that?
Um,
no, it's lesser
No.
restoration.
Okay, so hold on,
there are
let's
plenty of
see.
things that give you advantage on saving throws. So
Cure
Yeah.
poison.
Let's see. Cure poison.
There's
What
a
level is
remove
that?
poison.
What level? What
detect
level?
poison entities.
What level is that? Anybody? Cure-
Lesser?
No, cure poison. Or remove poison.
No idea.
Looking for the weakest way to get rid of poison.
Protection from poison is a level 2 spell,
Okay.
and that gives.
That kind of gives like the
You
antivenom.
neutralize the poison. Yeah, you neutralize it.
Oh, it does get rid of it.
Yep.
Okay. All right. That's
Yep.
good.
Yes.
Okay.
You neutralize one poison.
All right.
That's
So
the
all right.
target's
Lesser
effective
restoration is
then.
what level? Second or third?
Second.
It's second.
Oh, so the same
Yeah.
thing then. Okay. All right. All right. Give me 1 second. My phone is acting super slow, and we're gonna have to wrap this up soon. Okay. No combat today. Interesting. Bear with me.
Well, we did fight Nessie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. True. Got a taste of Nessie.
We poked her slightly.
Does it count if you don't go into initiative?
That's up to y'all. Okay, let's see.
Did you
Scroll.
do damage?
I did damage. It's all that matters.
Did you attempt to do damage today?
I attempted.
Okay, let's see.
Didn't quite succeed.
Scroll. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm slow.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Scroll level 1, 2, 120. Oh, that's expensive. Okay. Yeah, each dose, if you want a potion of protection from poison, or a potion that'll get rid of the poison. Actually, yeah, it's the same thing. It's 120 gold for a lesser restoration potion.
Oh,
Pass.
I think we will make do without this.
We'll be fine.
All right. I mean, it's up to you. If you're careful about it, then you shouldn't have much to worry about. But I tell you what, let's all discuss this next time when we have more time. And this is where we'll end tonight's session.
All right.
All right. So all right. Yeah. So the group.
I wanted to ask.
All right. So let's say it's about 11 a.m. Group in Shanice Apothecary.
Someone remind me next week to ask about what's in the clay jar that Leicester found.
Oh,
Oh.
you can do that now. Let me get a nature check from you.
Just normal.
Yeah. Not bad. Okay. I will whisper that to you right now.
Oh, okay, thank you. I just kept forgetting.
Yeah.
That being the shop, it's like, yes, that strange thing I found.
So do we get that level up today?
Nope.
Dang
No.
it. Kill anything.
Nope. Yeah,
You're
I
only
mean, I try and do it like based on, how many sessions have gone by per level. But the thing is, you can only level up after a long rest. So no matter what you do today, if you were to destroy the entire temple, and liberate the islands from, a big black dragon or whatever, until you go to sleep, nothing happens.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Nap
But,
time.
yeah, so no
Man.
level up this week. Hopefully, we'll get there soon. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, so let's make the next 12 hours in game go by in one session.
Yeah.
Because I have played games where it was like 4 days. 4 days of gameplay was in one day. In game.
Wow.
Wow.
That was, it's so fun though. It's
Yeah.
so funny.
Ooh.
Because it
I
feels like the
believe it.
longest day in the whole world.
I played a sorcerer once where we played 8 months and never leveled up.
8 months. That's rough.
Yeah.
Were you guys already level 30 or something?
5th. We started off at 5th level.
Holy shit! I don't know about that.
What?
I'd be,
Yeah, they must have been just doing like
I don't know.
XP points.
I'd be organizing a silent
Yeah.
protest. Or something.
I don't know how the thing happened, but
Yeah,
so-
strike. Time to strike.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So
well,
cool.
I asked, are we gonna level up anytime soon? And they're like, no. I said, well then, I'm out.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
That should have been discussed before you
Yeah.
even started. Like if they weren't going to do that,
Yeah.
there's a certain level of expectation where your character will grow mechanically.
Sure.
But yeah, so interesting session. You guys figured out some information. You explored the island of Bakanuna for a little bit. Started getting familiar with a couple of the locals and gathering some information. Not too much excitement, but that's okay. There'll be
Yeah.
days where it's nothing but
It was
combat. Yeah, there will be days where there's nothing but combat. There will be days where there's no combat. And we try and mix things up a little bit. So I guess with that being said, hope everybody had a good time. If everybody out there is watching and you like these
Definitely.
maps, you can find them on facebook.com/the D20 Initiative, or you can support us on Patreon, where we have a bunch of these maps available for only $1 a month. And we're on Twitch now, so if you're watching this, fantastic. Thank you so much for showing up. Otherwise, you'll see this on YouTube, and that'll get up, hopefully within the next day or so. So, yeah.
Alright.
I guess with that being said, good game, everybody. Is it Wednesday yet? And we'll catch you next time. So, good night, everyone.
Good game, guys.
Yeah,
Good
good
night.
game.
Good game. Are we playing next week?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are having a
Bye.
game before
Yeah, okay.
Thanksgiving.